Hello. Hello. Are we here? Are we here? Are we live? Hello.
I think so.
I
I
think
mean, it
so.
looks like we are.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I was having a crisis because I was sat here like, okay, Twitch just rolled one viewer, but I see Cyber in chat, I see AJ. So I know, and my view still counts, so does Amy's. So that's at
Yeah.
least four of us. And then I'm like, wait, why is it saying one? And it goes from one to eight.
I think Twitch is the true conspiracy
And I
theory.
can't actually believe there's a conspiracy theory that they
Oh
purposely
yeah.
kill viewership for smaller channels and fake the viewer numbers for higher channels. Because I've been in some really popular channels. Ain't no way there's 100 people in there
Uh-huh.
when there's only like 12 people talking. Please. And they keep that up the whole time. But
Yeah.
like if we don't type in a chat, we our view doesn't count.
Yeah, I think view
Like
botting is a
hello?
thing.
Oh, 100. Well, they're not going to admit to that, are they?
No.
Like Devi has like 60 viewers a stream, but her chat has always like got multiple people talking.
Yeah.
So like that's how I know that that's genuine. And then I
Yeah.
look at 150 people and I'm like, there's only two, three, four people talking like per
Yeah.
second. But how is your viewership still high?
Hi, Ange.
Hi, lol, I had a panic about my PS. What happened?
What
Tell us about
happened?
it. If anyone knows what PS5 panic, girl, it's me. I'm just gonna grab a cherry soda.
Oh my god, yes, I have Sprite. Oh my god, that's so scary. I'm glad it's okay now.
It wasn't turning on at all. Oh, is there a PlayStation 5 update today? I wouldn't know. Mine's been off all day.
So is mine. Can we
That's gonna be fun to turn on to.
can we just comment on the fact that the subscriber badge is adorable? Ages is the first time I've seen it.
What is it, 1 month?
It's two
Oh, it's two
months.
months bad.
Yeah.
I don't have a sub, so if anyone wants to gift me a sub to my own channel, my Twitch username is Cherry Coat Lover 69, but it's actually Jamsteroni, so pay me. Thank you. Anyway.
One of these
Anyway,
days, you are actually going to change your Twitch username to that.
the Cherry Coke Lover
Yeah.
69. I might make an alt and just stream on my alt occasionally for
Oh my god,
lols
do it.
and do Cherry Coke reviews. No.
Yeah. No, do
Um,
it.
so I was like, this is not how I want to start Scary Month. Yeah, so I've never had that issue with my five, but I've had multiple issues as experienced during our co-op stream. I had an issue with my PlayStation 4 like that, which turned out Amy and AJ know this very well. I just had to keep replacing the plug every 3 months. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
ideal, but it worked. It fixed it. So hopefully it was just a one-time thing, and if not, look into probably replacing the plug, see if that fixes it. If that doesn't fix it, I don't know what to suggest. It was an outlet. Oh, there you go then. So it was the plug. I wish I could sit here and say that I still have my day one PlayStation 5, but I don't. I've been through two of them and I'm on my third.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. We have conspiracy theory week.
We do.
Yay! Which
Yay.
I thought of on the fly because I was like, what the fuck do we talk
I
about?
found some really odd ones on Reddit.
I've I can't wait to see if the people that are active in chat know what we're talking about, have heard of them. But I know for a fact at least two of mine people have heard, and I know that you would have heard it too. Um, so how do you want to do this, Amy? Do you want to do one of yours, one of mine,
Yeah, let's
and
go for
then
it.
all right, so for all intents and purposes, and so we don't get sued, this is a conspiracy theory. It is not factual. There's some.
Hey, Falgrim.
No, we can't talk about
We
that. I
are
don't think
avoiding
Twitch will
9/11.
let. I agree with the conspiracy theory on those, though. I do think it was fake for the most part. Some of it, anyway.
Also, I
I
forgot to
don't
remove Andrew's
believe.
badge
I
again.
don't believe the Pentagon got. Anyway, I think that was missiled. But anyway, we can talk JFK. I'm okay with that.
I found
Presidential assassinations aren't wrong to talk about
I
because
found
they're well known
some
in history.
incredibly unhinged ones. So
JFK. Oh, I can I tell you my JFK one actually, really quickly. Wait, who gifted? No, AJ, I was kidding. No, thank you, AJ. Oh my god, I'm paying myself.
now you have Milo emotes.
I have Milo emotes. Wait,
Yeah.
that's kind of everything. I
You
do.
do.
I'm mad at Milo right now though.
Hmm.
Kept me awake.
I think there is an emote for Mad at Milo. I
So
need to remove the high one.
All I'm gonna say on JFK really quickly is I watched a video a while back, right, where a woman who formerly worked for the CIA turned around and said that she was shown 2 videos of the JFK assassination. And the video was one of them was the one that we've seen, and the other one was a different thing. And the one that we've seen was, the one that's on YouTube that everyone can access, where it's like really blurry, you see the bullet, blah blah blah. Viewer advisory: don't watch stuff like that if you're squeamish, if you don't like videos of people dying. Like, just don't look at it. Like, just don't. I was shown against my will as a child, so just don't do it if you don't want to. It's like the Charlie Kirk video. Like, I'm not going to talk about him today because that's still very fresh. But I will say I saw that video on Instagram against my own will, and it wasn't
see the
nice.
video.
Don't go looking for it. All right,
yeah,
just don't do it. Anyway, so the video that we've seen is the normal one, and then there's another video where apparently the driver turns around and shoots him in the head. This is what the CIA woman said, that she saw the driver turn around and shoot him.
Oh.
But he was tussling the pillows with Marilyn Monroe at the time, and she suspiciously died too, which links into what Fargrim's saying. I do think that she was murdered too. Same way I think that Judy Garland was killed. I don't think she died. But that's all a part of the Illuminati that we will talk about today. I am going to talk about the Illuminati, and bitch, if the Illuminati come for me, you can fuck off, because I'll fight you. Also as well, we still have Angie's name on the overlay.
Yeah, I know, I said that.
Angie's just here every week, whether she likes it or not.
I don't want to try and remove it now because we can leave it on.
No, she's part of it. She's our third co-host.
She's
been
our
on the
mod.
podcast more than anybody.
She's our mod.
Next time you come onto the podcast, though, we will change the font to purple.
Yes.
Because I feel like purple's your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amy, what is your first conspiracy theory?
You know that none of mine are remotely serious, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not all meant to be serious. Again, conspiracy theories are just fun. It's not meant to be serious.
So most of mine came from Reddit or BuzzFeed. Just to prepare you for Reddit. The hilarity that's going to ensue. Okay. There's a theory that Finland doesn't exist.
I believe that, though. Like, I actually believe that Finland doesn't exist. Because isn't there some kind of, story where it's just, made up for tax purposes or something?
Yeah, apparently, Finland is nothing but a fabricated country created by the Japanese and Soviet governments during the Cold War. The idea is that the country is actually just open water and Japan uses it for secret fishing operations.
So true.
With the fish
I buy that. That's
transported through Russia into Japan under the guise of Nokia products.
The Nokia products really sells it. I believe it. I 100% believe it. What do you mean, dumb Fargrim? That's the most truest conspiracy theory I've ever heard.
I saw it and I was like,
let's be honest, that would be so niche that actually would be true. That is something that they would do.
Yeah.
Governments would do that. They just would.
Oh, 100%.
That's so funny. Is that it? Is that the whole theory?
Pretty much.
I'm just like, what? I never heard of this.
It says
AJ's like, right after I set my one in chat, I
they
thought of that
argue that Finland's population exaggerated and the people who claim to be Finnish are actually from neighbouring countries. They even point to the fact that most flights to Finland allegedly don't really go there but land somewhere else entirely.
Okay. It's true.
So true.
I'm gonna say that one's. Oh, we should do one where chat says approved or disapproved.
Oh,
Let's do that.
poll. We should poll it.
That's gonna be a lot of polls.
We'll make Ange work.
What do you mean we'll make Ange work? Ange is here as a viewer, bro. I'll do the poll.
Okay.
Is Finland a real country or a guise for Nokia products? I am going to vote I think it's a guise. It's not real. It's fucking real. I'll only have it for a minute, otherwise it'll go on forever. Go ahead, chat. I mean, I was just gonna say chat could say approved or disapproved. I mean, we don't have to do for all of them. I think it's real. Princess Diana didn't die. No, that one I think she did die, but I have a whole theory on that. She definitely died. She didn't fake it. She was murdered, but she died. I think it's a real country. I think it's a guise for Nokia products. To be quite
100%,
honest.
yeah.
Because it's just so niche. That
So
has to have
niche.
come from somebody that knows something, though.
I mean,
She didn't fake it dead. You're not British. You don't get to have an opinion on that.
Part of Finland is basically in the Arctic, right? So.
Did you know you're not allowed to go to the is it Arctic? Or is it?
It's Antarctica. You can only go there.
Yeah, you can't go there.
Only on an expedition.
Only government can. But mostly government officials go there. They meet there every year.
Yeah.
It was a tie. Okay. It's a tie. So that is a semi-disapproved approved theory. Well done, Amy. Yay! We don't have a clap track. We probably should get one of those.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. My first theory. Mine are so dark compared to yours. Paul McCartney is dead.
Oh, I saw that one.
A classic theory claims that the real Paul died in 1966 and was replaced by a lookalike named Billy Shears. People point to clues in Beatles album covers and lyrics. I think the most famous one is the Yellow Submarine album.
Yeah.
Where it's like a funeral-styled album.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe that one because this fucker's been alive for so fucking long.
100%.
All of them. Because wasn't the theory that he died in like a car crash or something like that when he was younger?
I'm not sure.
Like, I think I heard this when I was younger and I never believed it. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories around celebrity deaths, but that one just takes the cake for me.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? The one that we will get into later that'll probably take a lengthy time is Illuminati with the music industry and backmasking music. Well, like, I have a video of Single Ladies in Reverse where she talks about praising Satan. I'm just saying, it's interesting. I can't say why he's alive. I know, like he's like 250 years old or something at this point. Like he. I don't know. That sounds offensive. We're gonna stop me there. Chat approved or disapproved on the theory? I disapprove.
I disapprove of that one.
But I do think it's interesting.
Oh yeah.
While chat's deciding, you can get on to your next theory, Amy.
So, there are no real trees left.
What? Did I just hear you correctly? Did you just say there's no real trees left?
Yes, I did.
We wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah, so, real trees were ancient and so large they made ours look like grass. They believe that the Devil's Tower in Wyoming is a stump of one of the ancient real trees left fossilized over. It's interesting because there's a large ancient root system underneath the rock formation, but it's certainly not the same as the rock. The National Park Service explains all this is detail and how the site is a fascinating geological formation created by igneous rock ages ago and exposed over time.
Bro, what? That's like... Wait, what? I'm looking at the Devil's Tower right now because I haven't ever seen it.
I don't think I've seen it either. But
now that I see it, I think I recognize it. Just from like movies and shit. If you Google it, you'll recognize it, I think. Devil's Tower, also known as Matato Tipilia, or Bear Lodge, is a laccolithic. Okay, I'm not even going to try and attempt to read that. Composed of igneous rock in the is literally composed of rock.
Yeah. It looks so cool. Oh my god.
Igneous or magmatic rock is one of the three main rock types, the others being sedimentary and metamorphic. Igneous rocks are formed through the cooling and solidification of magma or lava. So where did we get the tree from? If this is made from lava or magmatized rock. It is in the Bear Lodge district of the Black Hills near Hulett and Sundance in Crook County, north and eastern Wyoming. Above the Belfourche River, it rises 1,267 feet above the Belfourche River, standing 867 feet tall from the summit to the base.
Holy crap.
It is part of the National Park Service. Wait, did the American government shut down yesterday, by the way? Sorry, I was reading on Google that allegedly it's getting shut down, so I just need someone to confirm or deny.
I actually have
You've
no
heard
idea.
that there's the tree. I mean, we wouldn't be able to breathe.
We would not, no.
So I don't, but I do believe that we're trying to like fake create trees. I mean, that's something we probably could do.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that every tree in the entire world is fake, or like all the trees are gone, because we haven't even discovered the entire world. There's so many places we still have yet to discover.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? That's like saying the ocean isn't real. It's a construct. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I am gonna say that I disapprove of that theory.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let chat decide on their own while I bring up my other one. This one's funny. Keanu Reeves is immortal. Fans notice how Reeves seems ageless and resembles historical figures in old paintings, sparking time traveler jokes. This one I have heard of because I've actually seen the old portraits, but they could be photoshopped.
Oh, 100%.
But Keanu Reeves being immortal is honestly kind of sick. Let me see.
Can we also
Let me
add
see if I
Paul
can-
Rudd to that because he doesn't age.
Paul Rudd looks old now. What do you mean?
I don't think he doesn't age that much.
Who, Paul Rudd? People trying to say that he's Jesus. People trying to say that Keanu Reeves is Jesus. Don't make me laugh. Let me post this in chat. Is 9gag allowed to be posted on Twitch?
No, I
Because
don't.
I don't know if that website's allowed or not.
I don't know if there's a limit to what you can post on Twitch.
It's okay for Twitch.
Okay, cool.
Here's what I'm talking about. Just open up that link. These are like apparently meant to be every image of him. The first three don't even look like him. I think 1875 onwards looks like Keanu Reeves though.
Hang on, let me load it up. My phone.
Okay, ignore the cyberpunk one. That one's silly. But the others on there are interesting. I'm gonna disapprove of that theory though.
That link does not open on my phone or my laptop.
Does it not?
No.
Does that link work for anybody else? If not, just Google it yourself. Go on, Amy, what's your next one?
Oh, my next one is Flat Earth.
Oh my god, I think I'm actually gonna shoot myself. What do you mean? Go on, talk about it.
How people think that the world is a disc. And
You know what? Go on.
And you can drive right off the edge of it.
But like, no?
No, absolutely not.
Disapprove immediately.
Disapprove immediately.
Is that the Keanu Reeves theory or the flat Earth? Not me, you know. See, people don't. So here's my thing with flat earthers, right? I'm not the kind of person to say to you that you can't believe in something. If you want to believe in it without any basis of foundation of proof, that's fine. You know, it's like I believe in ghosts, you don't, but I do because I've had my experiences and I've got my proof. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas you don't believe in the afterlife.
I do not.
That's okay. That's your opinion. It's not fact because you can't factually prove
No.
that, you know? But there is factual evidence of people being reborn and remembering their past lives. There's lots of it. Just do your research. Um, but when it comes to flat Earth, I just think I don't know where that theory started, and it's crazy to me that people actually believe that.
Yeah, it's crazy to me too.
Have you ever been on a plane?
Have you ever been on a plane? Have you ever looked at like a really open like area of land? Because you can see the horizon.
That's like so every country in the world is just a flat surface all the
Yeah,
way to the edge of the world. Then how's no one found the edge of the world yet then?
exactly.
Because you would think after billions of years
Yeah.
this planet has existed for that we would have found the fucking edge of the universe,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Like, so what's water then? Just one big fucking flat lake? Just
Yes.
one big
Apparently so.
stretched out ocean?
Yeah.
I want to know who invented this theory because I swear to God, if it's vegetarians, who started the flat Earth
I
theory?
remember hearing something about how Christopher Columbus's expedition was looking for the edge and they found America. Was that not right? Or was that a different expedition? I don't know.
Don't fucking ask me, girl. Like, if you have any geography questions, not for me.
I,
I
I,
thought my hometown was a country. So, obviously I've grown out of that now.
I mean,
But when
good,
I was
good.
younger. Um, So, flat Earth is an archaic and scientifically disproven conception of the Earth's shape as a plane or disk. Many ancient cultures subscribe to a flat Earth cosmography. The model has undergone a recent resurgence as a conspiracy theory in the 21st century. Because apparently, the flat Earth was originally drawn by Orlando Ferguson in 1893. The map contains several references to biblical passages as well. Oh, well, do you know what? The minute you say biblical, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not religious in the slightest. So anything that references Bibles, you just lose me. Like I'm gone. I check out mentally. Um, but any other stuff I'm interested in. Um, Let me continue reading now. So the idea of a spherical Earth appeared in ancient Greek philosophy with Pythagoras, 6th century BC. Fuck Pythagoras in his theory. But anyway, however, the early Greek cosmological view. Why do people write such big words? What is the need? View of flat Earth persisted among most Socratics. Fuck off. In the early 4th century BC, um, Plato wrote about a spherical Earth. By about 330 BC, his former student Aristotle had provided strong empirical evidence for a spherical Earth. Knowledge of the Earth's global shape gradually began to spread beyond the Hellenistic world. By the early period of the Christian Church, the spherical view was widely held, with some notable exceptions. In contrast, ancient Chinese scholars consistently described the Earth as flat, and this perception remained unchanged until their encounters with Jesuit missionaries? So Jesus missionaries in the 17th century. Apparently it's got a lot of history to it and it started in
Oh,
1893,
yeah.
but even way before then.
Yeah.
So the first recorded flat Earth theorist was 330 BC onwards.
Damn.
But it's mainly held by Chinese beliefs.
Oh.
That's kind of interesting,
That is kind of
actually.
interesting. Very wrong, but
It was a Chinese belief until they met Jesus missionaries, and then they changed their minds.
oh.
I mean, the thing is, right? It's the same thing as do you believe that we've gone to space?
Yes, I do.
I don't think we've gone to space.
I think we definitely have.
No, I don't. Well, okay, let me change what I'm saying. What I mean is, I don't think like Americans like to claim they did everything first. Um, but so should I tell you what Nat believes, my adoptive mum?
Mm-hmm.
So she believes that we've been to Earth just once. That one time that everybody saw that we went to Earth once, right? Earth, space. We live
Yeah.
in Earth, Jamie. Excuse me.
I was gonna say.
We've been to space once. So we've been to the moon once, right? That's what she believes. But she
Yeah.
believes that when we went to the moon, because she believes in aliens, so she believes that when we went to the moon, we were warned off of the moon. And something came and told us to never come back.
Yeah.
And so every other space video or going to space trip has been fake ever since.
Yeah.
Which I can kind of get behind because the amount of times that they've tried to fire a rocket into space and it's failed, I also, it's like, it goes into the theory that Katy Perry didn't go to space this year. What?
That doesn't
And that
count.
but that doesn't help. Like, oh my god, I was hovering over chat and it was like ban TNA Angelic. I was like, no. I'm not gonna ban the mod. The only mod that we have.
Yeah.
So me personally, I can get behind the theory that we were warned off of it, but I also don't believe in aliens.
I don't
Let's
believe
talk about that.
in aliens that can communicate, but I feel like there is probably some form of life forms out.
That's what I'm saying. I do believe in life forms outside.
Yeah.
We would be so naive
Yeah.
to not believe
Exactly.
that there is life out there in the universe.
Yeah.
Billions of miles away. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There is life out there somewhere.
Yeah,
Because
that has to be.
we would be ignorant to think
Yeah.
we're the only life form in the entire universe. That's
Yeah.
just ignorant. You know? But I don't believe that they fly around in flying saucers. I
No.
don't believe that they come to Earth to visit Earth. I don't believe that this Atlas 3 is a alien tech comet that everyone keeps talking about. That has now been on the news that they think it's an alien comet. You can't have an alien comet. That doesn't make sense because
No,
it would
comet is
just be a
just
weapon.
rock.
Yeah, it's like a form of gas. Like they explain, NASA said it was a form of gas, like a gas ball or whatever it is that's
Yeah.
solidified, and is heading past. Apparently, the sun beamed it recently to hit it with a ray of fire.
Yeah.
So apparently, it shot at it, and it will see it going past and won't see it again for a while. But my adoptive mum thinks that at the end of this month or the start of November that some alien spaceship is going to come down to Earth and is going to wipe us all out.
Wow.
Because she believes that they created Earth and that we've been fucking it up and they are going to come and try and show us how to fix it, or they've been trying to, help the government fix it, but they haven't stuck to their word. So now apparently they're coming to just obliterate us because apparently we're killing the planet. We've been killing the planet for billions of years. It's still here.
Yeah.
It's going to be here millions of years
Oh,
after
yeah.
we're all dead. And it's crazy to think in like a million years, no one's going to know that we sat on this podcast to talk about it. That shit blows my mind.
Yeah, it's too existential for me.
Amy's quite limited with her brain power and her
Yeah.
beliefs. She's what I call a shallow mind.
Yes.
But that's good to have on a podcast because then you've got someone who can openly believe in things as someone who's quite close-minded. Though I am trying to teach Amy to open her mind a bit more. And when she comes to visit me in October, oh wait, you're actually literally coming in
like 2 weeks. Yeah.
It's the 13th to the 17th, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're coming in 12 days.
Yeah. So nearly 2 weeks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot that was. But you know what else is hype? Taylor Swift's album's out in 2 days.
Yes.
Holler at your boy. Anyway, sorry. Back to what we're talking about. I'm so on a tangent, but this is what happens. So, do you actually believe that we've been to space more than once? Because I don't.
I don't think. Yes, I do.
I think we fire things into space. I don't think we've been to space.
I do believe that we
That's-
have. I don't think we have actually landed anywhere, but I believe that they've been to the International Space Station. Is that correct?
Well, they say that we've landed on the moon.
Yeah, yeah,
And that the theory is that the moon is actually really hollow.
yeah.
And that when they stood on it, apparently it just wrung out because it was just empty from the inside out. Which,
Yeah.
if that's true, if let's just say that was true, that's fucking weird.
Yeah,
Because why is this hollow thing responsible for nighttime?
yeah.
and but then again, it's like, isn't the moon like close to the sun, but not too close? Because they
Um,
circle each other, right? Because one goes.
we're quite far away from the sun,
Well,
and
yeah, but every year we're getting closer.
yeah, the moon is circling around us, so it's also quite far away.
I don't know. I don't believe in. I don't know. I just don't believe that we've been to space fully. Um,
I don't think we've explored very much of it
no,
because
well,
due
we
to
can't. We
limitations.
don't have the
Yeah.
technology. You know, we can. Mate, if we have the technology to fly around space and look deeply into space, then why the
Hmm.
fuck are our phones shit? Why can't you get the internet to work
Exactly.
properly? Why can't Twitch get its own fucking program to work? Why can't video games work the way they're supposed to in
Yeah.
2025? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
He's immortal. I'm immortal. Oops, spilled the beans. Um. Okay, it's one of my theories now, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, this one's funny. Nicolas Cage is a vampire.
I believe it.
Based on a Civil War era photo resembling Cage, some believe he's an immortal vampire.
He gives off
I'll
vampire
tell you
vibes.
one thing he is. He's a terrible actor.
Yeah, he gives off vampire vibes. I believe it.
You think Nicolas Cage gives off vampire
I'm
vibes?
joking.
Elaborate.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you just don't want to elaborate. Where did that come from? Nicolas Cage. I'm saving the Illuminati one for the end because I think that one's going to take a lot to talk about.
Have I ever seen a Nicolas Cage movie?
The only Nicolas Cage movie I've seen is Natalie Portman, I believe. Oh, shut up, fuck him. Excuse me. Let me see. I'm gonna look at his filmography because
That's what I'm
I don't
looking
know.
at too.
I've seen. You might find it. Is it Knowing? I think that's the only one I've seen. Knowing is the one where like aliens are taking kids from the Earth because the Earth is being destroyed.
Oh.
And he sees all these tragedies happening, before they happen. Like some girl wrote them all down, and he followed the numbers, and they're all like numbers of tragedies that happen before the end of the Earth.
Oh.
Knowing was actually a good movie, actually, I will say. Not because of him, but because the movie was good. I think I'm just a Nicolas Cage hater, you know.
I think I've seen one of his movies.
Which one?
Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man. Oh, I've seen the end of The Wicker Man. I
I've
didn't like
only
it.
seen the end of it.
I've not, but this is what I mean. Like, I've watched one movie with him in it, and he might be great in others, but I feel like he started off as a good actor, and then he got really bad,
Yeah, and then it became a meme.
and now he's just a meme actor. But I
Yeah,
think he's trying to change that image.
quite possibly.
But he's had a bit of a tragic life, to be fair. So I'm trying to think of other movies that he may have been in.
I literally haven't
Oh
seen
no,
any
he's in
of
a
them.
sports drama. I'm not going to be watching that.
Oh
Like,
God,
who
no.
watches that? Oh, he played Dracula, apparently, which really fits into the theory.
In a comedy movie, yes.
Well, yeah, but I just think that's funny that he's accused of being a
Yes.
vampire and he plays a vampire.
Fitting.
Was he in Ghost Rider too, that everyone
I
talks
think
about?
so.
Yeah, he was. He was in Ghost Rider. How many Ghost Rider movies were there? Just one? I don't know how good that movie was. If anyone's seen it, feel free to let us know if it was good. I never watched it, so I can't comment. Oh, he did do a sequel.
Oh. I didn't see either of those.
It's called Spirit of Vengeance.
Oh. I seem to remember those are generally not thought of as good movies.
She hasn't aged at all. Who, Natalie Portman? That's just Botox. It's called Botox and being rich. If you're rich, you don't age. Have y'all seen what happened to Ellen DeGeneres'
Yep.
fucking face when she got out of Hollywood? This
Yeah.
is why I believe in a lot of theories, but when she was on TV, she looked young, right, for her age. She looked pretty young,
Yeah.
pretty healthy. Like,
Yeah.
she aged very gracefully.
Yeah.
And then she made a video recently because someone had passed away in a very sad way that she knew when he was a child. And she made this heartfelt video, but everyone couldn't help but being like, you look really old.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because she's no longer got the money that she once had, and
Yeah.
she's not being looked after by makeup and Botox. And there's things you can do without being a vampire, Fargrim. Your turn, Amy.
Okay, okay. You ready for
You must have
another?
a few. You can't only have two.
Oh, no, no, no. I've got a list.
Okay, what's the next one?
Um, Weird Al songs are the original. He then finds a pop singer to sing it, and if it's a hit, then he releases his version.
No, I'm not giving credit to that asshole for pop hits. Not doing it. No. I don't like Weird Al. I know people do. I don't. I don't. Like, he's been sued, hasn't he? For, like, ripping off people's songs before, so how could he be the original writer?
I don't know. So I like some of his
Goofy
versions.
ass.
And some of
Like,
them I heard before the originals, but no, I don't believe they are the originals.
could you imagine saying that someone who
Yes.
parodies songs is the original
Yes.
writer? That's crazy to me.
Yeah. But yeah, I
And
think.
says I've seen a couple of his movies. I like him in a couple of them, but not all of them. He's just a very one-dimensional actor to me. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, does he not play basically the same character in every movie?
I think
Is he one
so.
of those?
Okay, here's another one I have that's pretty funny.
Okay.
Elvis Presley didn't die, and he ended up working in Battersby in England as a chip shop owner.
Wow.
The Elvis conspiracy theory is wild. Wild.
Yeah.
I know Ange posted it, but like I've also heard of that theory before that he works in a chip shop in England.
I
You
mean,
don't go from international fame to working in a chip shop in England. It's like when saying that a bunch of celebrities like fake their death and they're living in like Guam or somewhere. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it's just so. It's funny though. It's funny
Well,
to
if we
think.
look at the logic on this one, he loved fried food, and he
Oh my
might
God, AB.
he might have wanted to get out of the spotlight. That's my
I mean, yes, but like that doesn't mean go to England where you're pretty much really famous. Somehow disguise yourself and work as a fucking chip shop owner. That's kind of miserable.
I mean,
Do you know what
yeah.
I mean? But like, honestly though, has anyone ever seen the movie with Austin Butler?
No.
The Elvis movie?
I need to
Oh, it was
watch it.
brilliant. It was fucking brilliant.
It's
Austin
a
Butler was great
Baz
in it,
Luhrmann
but
one, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
But Elvis sadly never left America.
Yeah.
Um, he wasn't allowed to tour. Um, do you guys know about his life? I can tell you right now if you want to know about some of the
I
most tragic
don't.
shit in his life. Okay, give me a second. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
I gotta take off my top because it's really hot.
Isn't there a song entitled Elvis
Okay,
Isn't
and
Dead?
if I'm shouting, I apologize. Sometimes I can't tell with these headsets on. So, Elvis was when he became so he had a manager that was ripping him off for years and was like promising him that he would go on tours that he never went on. He was only allowed to tour the US. He was never allowed. He was planning to go to England and do a world tour, but then his manager made him sign up to Vegas for continuous years.
Yeah.
And that's when he started to decline more. And you start to see those videos of him getting like more and more unhealthy
Yeah.
because he was taking drugs, drinking a lot, eating a lot of food. He was miserable,
Yeah.
And like the poor guy was like he was really big and then he went into a decline and then he came back with a Christmas special and then he kind of took off again. But like he was always up and down with his
Yeah.
fame. But every like he went mad one day because all his money was gone because everybody had spent it.
Yeah.
And then when his manager tried to leave his manager was like, "Well, here's what you owe me." And it was like $2-3 million or something. Is this what you owe me? Even though this guy had been embezzling his money.
Mm-hmm.
But Elvis owes you money.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
He loved his wife that he ended up separating from, and she still loved him before he died. However, there is a really strange theory. I don't know if it's theory or if it's true, but apparently she was underage when they met and they slept together,
Oh.
like really underage. And apparently he was known to be a bit of a pedophile.
Oh.
Again, don't know if that's proven. This is just like a theory, but apparently that's something that was quite dark about him. Was he was into like the younger people. So I think he had an affair on his wife. But no, I don't believe he's faked his death and lived in England to run a chef shop. I don't quite believe that we got there.
No.
Though I'm sure he would have loved it. I'm sure
Oh,
he would have had
yeah.
a great time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the Elvis theories because there's just so many. I think one of them was
So
like he's a
many.
preacher for Jesus
Yeah.
as well. And like there's just so many crazy ones. Google it if you're not sure, but there's some really funny ones. All right, Amy, yours?
Okay, so I have no context for this one. And not a lot to explain it, but it was so out there that I had to include it.
What?
Time zones are made by the government to keep snails from going into their full power.
I'm gonna need you to repeat that one more time.
I love when I can just hear the laughter in your voice.
Please continue.
Time zones are made by the government to keep snails from going into their full power.
What the fuck, dude? What is that?
I don't know.
Who comes up with this shit? Like,
Reddit.
oh, it's funny. That's funny. Whoever said that must have been having a laugh, but that's really funny.
Yep.
I've heard of the time zone conspiracy, sorry, but not the snail part. I mean, time zones aren't real. Realistically.
Yeah.
Time is also a construct because
Yeah,
we
it
made
is.
it. Yes, we know there are certain hours in the day. Of course there is,
Yeah.
because we go from the sun being up to the sun going down, and then we have nighttime hours. So yes, I do believe that there is a 24-hour cycle. However, time is still something that we created as humans. So is time actually real? Do we actually age? Or do we just get taller? And
I don't
more
want to get
intelligent?
taller.
No, you can't get any taller. You're like 6'20". Like you need to come back down to like 4 foot nothing. I don't get taller.
you
I'm
imagine?
5'9", and I'm dreading that I'm gonna shrink. My mom's like 4'6" or something. She's tiny.
Don't
I don't
worry.
get
When we meet Ange is short.
No, I can't wait to meet Ange and be taller than Ange.
Yeah.
My partner keeps telling me that he's 5'9", and like if he isn't, I'm gonna headbutt him. Because if he's smaller than me, that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
Ange, would you find it condescending if the first time I met you, I just patted you on your head? I was like, there.
Instead of a hug, you get a pat.
Instead of a hug, you just get a pat. I will bite your hand.
Oh my
That's
God.
incredibly homophobic. Speaking of, I need to stop saying that as my catchphrase because
Maybe,
last
yeah.
night in the middle of Raid, right, I forgot I was unmuted. I thought I was muted. And Ifrit didn't cast his move, and I went, that's kind of homophobic, Ifrit. And everyone started laughing, and I was like, oh, I thought I was muted. I was like, oh no.
You
I
are
was like,
hilarious,
"Oops."
though.
But it was kind of homophobic, all right?
Yeah.
It wasn't working, and I was like, it's kind
Yeah.
of homophobic, Ifrit. But I thought I was having like a a moment with Ifrit instead of like
Yeah.
everyone else in the call.
No.
I also got in mid with my static last night.
Oh no.
They maintain that I killed the party with my meteor, but my body died where it was supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I have latency because I'm from the UK.
Yeah.
So, like, I very much could have. But I just said agree to disagree because, like, I don't believe I did.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I didn't.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had to mute because I was like, I don't want to pop off because I love these guys, and the last thing I want to do
Yeah.
is be toxic about something that I probably did do,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know I did it. So I was like, I'll be fine. I'll get over it.
Things happen
But
so
yeah,
quickly in Savage. It's sometimes hard to determine what the
this
hell
mechanic is kicking
happened.
my ass. Okay. Oh, I'm not talking about that one. I don't want to talk about that one. Okay, so this one's kind of dark. There's a theory that Katy Perry is actually John Benet Ramsey. Have you heard that one?
I've vaguely heard that one.
I feel like that's something that we could touch when we do true crime, like fully, because true crime is obviously part of that case. But so the theory is that she didn't actually die, that she grew up to be Katy Perry.
Oh.
And she grew up to be famous and be she was already famous but grew up to be a singer. And it's because people compare like John Bonet's photos from when she was younger to like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
There is similarities, but I
There
don't
is,
believe it.
yeah. I don't believe it, but there are similarities.
I just want to see them side by side. There's a lot of similarities between them. But I think it's just coincidence. You know, it's just a quinky dink.
Yeah.
I don't think John Benet Ramsey faked her death to become even more famous and become Katy Perry.
No.
Usually people fake their death to get out of fame. Not the other way around.
Exactly. Yeah. Definitely similarities though.
You never heard that one, Ange? I'm surprised. It's quite a big American theory. I'll drop another one in that's kind of the same before we go back to Amy, because I know everyone would have heard this one. Avril Lavigne was replaced by Melissa.
I've heard that
Fans
one.
believe that the Canadian singer died around 2003 and was swapped with a double named Melissa. Differences in her appearance and music style are cited. This, I think, has a little merit to it. Because when you look at like Avril Lavigne from 2000 into like 2002-ish, when she was like, you know, beginning and at her peak, when you look at her then to what she turned into just in 2007, is such a difference. Like, her vocals changed. They're not the same.
Yeah, I think.
And the theory is that Melissa was her backing singer, or like her vocal, because sometimes singers do have people that sing like them replace them when they can't get to the studio, and then they like sing the track for them, but then the singer. It's like, here's a prime example. Who here has seen High School Musical 1?
Yes.
I'm waiting for chat to tell me. I have. Right, I'm gonna pull something up for you right now. I want you to watch this video while I'm talking about this theory, and I want you to tell me if you hear what I hear. Amy, I think you might know what I'm talking about. What's the song called in the first High Musical movie that's her solo?
Who's solo?
Did you not hear me?
I did.
Here. I'll post it in chat. That's a V. There you go. Now, if you listen to her singing in the song...
Ah, yes.
When you hear, it's funny when you find yourself standing here looking from the outside, her vocals change like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because people say, even the people who like, still stand on the fact that it was her. Like, they still maintain that it was her. I don't believe that, because I know what Vanessa Hudgens sounds like when she sings.
Oh, yeah.
That's not Vanessa Hudgens.
No.
So, this what I'm talking about was when they have like a double come in and they sing for you, because, or like they'll sing the track to give you an idea what it should sound like before you sing it.
And sometimes they mix 2 voices together to make it sound more convincing.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez is one who does that.
Yeah.
All of her songs are songs from other artists, and she just mixes her vocals in.
Yeah.
Same with JoJo Siwa. She does the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Troy, they didn't like mix his voice, so I don't understand why they never let Zac Efron sing in the first movie, because he can sing, like he can genuinely sing, because he sings in the second one, he sings in the third one, and he sings in Hairspray,
and he sings in Greatest Showman as well.
Yeah, so you know, because you could tell that from his voice that it's him.
Yeah.
But in the first movie, it was someone called Drew something who
Yeah.
sang for him.
It is so obviously not him in the first one.
Well, I mean, they've pretty much confirmed that it's.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I still think Kenny Ortega tries to say that it wasn't dubbed over, but
Yeah.
it's like you literally put this Drew on tour with the group.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I think Kenny Ortega's losing his mind a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is what Melissa was for Avril Lavigne, right? She was a dubbed singer, so she would sing over parts of Avril Lavigne, couldn't make it that
Uh-huh.
day or was busy. But the theory is that Avril Lavigne was really depressed after her grandpa passed away, that she died or like took her own life or something. And they didn't announce it to the public, so they just replaced her with the lookalike that was Melissa.
Yeah.
Now they've spoken to Avril Lavigne in interviews about this recently, and she's like, she thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that she was replaced, but I do think there's some merit to the fact that this Melissa person was
Yeah.
pretending to be Avril
Yeah.
for a little bit. It's like when celebrities have doubles in public. They'll send us like the double one way and the real celebrity will sneak out the back.
Yeah.
Or they'll have like fake celebrities make fake appearances. There was one that was Miley Cyrus's lookalike from the Bangers era,
Yeah.
and she talks about how she did red carpets and nobody knew any different because Miley didn't want to walk the red carpet.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't believe she was replaced, but I do believe there was a period of time where they used Melissa as a body double. And I
Yeah.
do think they used her as a vocal double as well.
I
But
think it could
her
also
music
be.
has. Go on.
I think it could also be due to Avril Lavigne's illness.
Well, no,
Um.
that was only recently that she got Lyme disease, though, in the
Was
last
it only
couple of
recently?
years.
But
Yeah.
also she was incredibly young when she released her first album, so I think part of it is just her like getting older and changing because some people do really
So she was
change.
diagnosed with it in 2014, but this theory suggests that she died in like 2003.
Oh. Um. But yeah. I think that part of it is just her changing because she was. I think she was only 17 when she released her first album.
But this changing, like if you listen to like the first album and then you like listen to her recent, like you go from what was her? Oh, hang on, you go from complicated to 17,
Yeah.
or you go from complicated to Hello Kitty,
Yeah.
like. You go from that album to the Avril Lavigne self-titled album. Explain that to me,
Yeah.
because it's like her vocals have completely shifted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So she was probably. I think what they did to her was because she had such a lovely rock alternative
Yeah.
voice, and then because it wasn't mainstream, and Dr. Luke, who's a dirty fucking prick, by
Mm-hmm.
the way, asked her to come over to his record label, and so then they manufactured her into a
Yeah.
pop star. So
Yeah.
then she did pop rock. So then she had to change the way that she
Mm-hmm.
sang to fit the pop rock market.
Yeah.
I like her music, but I do prefer her old
Oh yeah.
album.
Same.
I think the last time I liked her music fully was like 2010, where she was still kind of like rockish, but it was
Yeah.
popish, but it was rockish. It's like the album that Smile is on and Goodbye is on.
Yeah.
I think it was was it 2010? Was the album called Black Star or something?
Oh, I don't remember.
Let me Google it. Lots of Googling today.
Yes.
Let me see. The last album I liked by her was. I hate scrolling down shit on. Oh, it was called Goodbye Lullaby. Because Goodbye Lullaby was the last time that I think she sounded
Yeah.
like I liked her. However, I did like Head Above Water.
Yeah.
And the Avril Lavigne self-titled album was good. Hello Kitty, we don't talk about.
We do not,
But
but
it has
I
to-
reckon that was just
I like Hello Kitty though. I think it's fun.
Oh,
I
it's
don't hate the
fun.
song.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun song.
Yeah.
I don't think she was being serious when she made it. I think people are trying to say that. I do think it was a brand deal.
I think
do
so
think
too.
she was
Yeah.
part of the Japanese market. I think it was a brand deal.
Yeah.
Right? Because Hello Kitty, it is Japanese, right? I'm not getting that wrong.
Pretty sure.
So I do think it was a brand deal to push the album in Japan.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, if it's not
Well,
Japanese, it's also big in Japan. So
yeah, actually, I can't say. I think the last album I liked was the self-titled, because I'm lying. Because that last album had Rock and Roll, Here's Never Growing Up, 17, Bitch in Summer. I know you guys have heard me sing this in a
oh
party.
yeah,
Let Me Go, Give You What You Like, which I really liked. Hello Kitty, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, Sipping on Sunshine, Hello Heartache. Yeah, I loved that album,
yeah, it's a good
actually. I'm
album.
talking shit. So the last album I liked by her was the self-titled.
Yeah,
I was talking complete shit, which was 2013. I haven't listened to Love Sucks, and I haven't listened to I've listened to two songs from Head Above Water.
yeah,
But the only song from Head Above Water I like is Head Above Water and Birdie.
yeah,
Head Above Water was good because it really helped my grief.
yeah.
Because wasn't this Head Above Water about Lyme disease or something?
I don't know.
Um, but either way, that song is good for people that are suffering with grief.
Yeah,
Um, but she went pop in 2007 because
yeah,
Let Go and Under My Skin were like alternative heavy rock
yeah,
albums, and then you went to The Best Damn Thing, which was when she went pop
yeah.
rock, which is when she. So that was RCA. So what was her label before that? Was it always RCA? No, she was with Artissa originally, which is when she did Under My Skin, and then she did Let Go. Yeah, and then she went to RCA and did pop. So I was right. Dr. Luke made her go pop.
Yeah, I genuinely think that.
Which, why would you? Why? I understand that you want someone to be mainstream to make money, but I just think that's so against artist integrity.
Yeah,
And I don't integrity, fucking hell, English. But I don't think it's fair that her success is undermined by this conspiracy theory that she was
yeah.
somebody else. Because
No, I don't.
Avril Lavigne is successful in her own way. I
Exactly.
will say though, her latest tour is not doing so good.
Oh, really?
Um, in terms of people like tickets, it's fine, but her energy's bad. But
Oh,
she's got Lyme
yeah.
disease, so you know. Um, Slipped Away was a song that reminds me of my grandpa.
Oh,
Like
I love that
she
song.
wrote such good songs for heartache and grief.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Yeah, people have said that her new tour is low energy. I've seen videos and it's not the best. But you're going there to see Avril regardless of her performance. So,
Yeah.
like, I would go just because it's Avril and I'm just there to hear her
Oh,
sing.
yeah.
I don't think every concert needs to have dance routines, you
No.
know? And people these days have such short attention spans. That's what they want. She's doing the greatest hits tour. That's what she's doing. Oh, it's finished now. It finished in June. But she did her best.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna be as energetic as she was, you know?
Exactly.
So maybe it's because she just did one song, so she was able to give out energy. Yeah, what was that concert you went to, actually, Ange?
The
Was it
concert
like
looked great.
was it just a rock concert with different artists, or was it like a headlining like band? Joan Jett and Billy Idol, classic. Yeah, Avril Lavigne's great. I like her personally. I've got nothing against her. I think she's great. Fun fact, Avril Lavigne's Complicated was the first single CD I ever bought.
Yeah, I think that was mine too.
It was the first ever one I
Yeah.
ever because I was obsessed with it. I say I bought it, my mum bought it for me, but I was obsessed with it and she was like, I'm just gonna buy you the fucking single. You know when singles used to be on CDs?
Yeah. I think I bought the. I think the album was my first.
That was my first album too.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I think it wasn't until like 2014 or 15 when I actually started to listen to albums all the way through. I used to be one of those people who just listened to the songs I liked on an album, but then I like started to listen to them all the way through.
Yeah.
Um, and that's why I'm so judgmental of music these days.
Yeah. Well, being a
Because a
musician
lot of it
does
is
that
just
for you.
shit. I will say, this has just turned into a pop culture podcast real quick. I will say Sabrina Carpenter's new album is really good, but I was really hesitant because I've explained this before. So I got into Sabrina Carpenter before she was fucking big, and Amy and AJ can literally
Yes.
attest. She released an album called Emails I Can't Send, and before that took off, it came out in like 2022. I was obsessed with it. I
Yeah.
was singing it all the time. And then it ended up taking off. And then because of that song Nonsense. And then she did Short and Sweet, which was a good album. Too mainstream for me, but I liked it. It was boppy. And then this album, people have really shitted on, but I really like it. It's like Dua Lipa though. She kind of sold out. Her first album's
Yeah.
really good, and then her other two were kind of shit.
Her first album is so good.
Oh, back when they used to put lyrics in the butts,
Oh, I
man.
love that.
How can I escape this place? And go. So anyway, your turn, Amy. Back to
Oh,
conspiracy theories before we turn into a music podcast.
yes. Okay. I'm skipping over a couple of boring ones.
Don't skip over any. If
Okay,
there's some boring
okay.
ones, so just go through them.
Okay, the current. Let's go through the boring ones. The current push to return to the office is 100% about restoring the values of commercial office buildings. Banks get like 30% of their revenue from commercial real estate mortgage loans.
Okay, that was next.
Yeah.
Already zoned
Yeah.
out.
I believe that the Earth has shifted, or climate change has made the seasons about 2 months off. Winter starts later and goes into spring. Summer is later and goes into fall. Everything is pushed back.
No.
Yeah.
You can't. So let's just talk about that one real quickly,
Yeah.
just from a realistic point of view. I think it's interesting, but it's not true.
No.
Because you can't push seasons because it's not about like Earth as a whole. It's about like
Yeah.
space and everything else included.
Yeah.
So summer, spring, fall, and winter all start when they're supposed to. The
Yeah.
problem is climate change in abbreviations. Sorry, I don't fully believe in climate change myself. I think it's a government waste of time for money. I think going green hasn't fixed anything. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But let's just say global warming, right? Whatever. It's just hotter every year. And then it's just
Yeah.
colder.
Yeah.
It doesn't get pushed back. It just begins hotter.
Yeah, I don't.
Like the end of spring becomes really hot because we're entering into that summertime.
I think we have to disregard this one because if you look at it, the seasons are seasons for a reason. Like the southern hemisphere is the opposite seasons to us.
Yes.
Like I think it hasn't changed. It can't change. It's not to do with
It can't
so much
change.
the
The
temperature.
science of it can't change.
No, it's to do with the sun's position.
Exactly. So as much as I commend that person's imagination,
it's not to do with the actual
it's not like
weather.
time where you can push back the time by an hour.
Yeah.
Like this is science. You can't.
Yeah. It's to do with something much bigger than just the weather. The weather is crazy.
And
yes.
I will say this summer was hotter, but I think there's some summers that are hotter than others.
Yeah.
Like last summer, 2024 summer was okay.
Yeah.
2023 was really hot.
Yeah.
2022 was ridiculously hot, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking, I needed my fan on during stream, was melting
Yeah.
every day in the summer. I hate summer. I
Yes,
am a
me too.
winter full-time person.
Yes.
This is my seasons.
Yes.
Now until spring is when I'm in love and happy. And
Yeah.
then when we get into spring, I'm okay. And again, summer, I hate all of
Yeah,
you.
same.
I hate you all.
Yeah.
But
I think you
meanwhile, the
also
summer
have
wasn't.
to
That's
look
not where I
at
live.
like some places don't even really have seasons. Like for example, when I went to Morocco, I went in winter. It was their winter. It was 30 degrees. Like
But the thing is, it's like, if that was true, then that would mean Christmas, that would mean the months would have to change, because then we'd have to push the months
Yeah.
back. And it just, that wouldn't work, would it?
no, it wouldn't. And like yes,
Well,
Australia has Christmas in summer, but that's just a northern hemisphere versus southern hemisphere.
Well, that's because
thing.
they're literally underneath us all.
Yeah. And yeah, Ange doesn't have seasons, but that is also due to location.
It's a locational thing, but it's
Yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's pushed back. That's weird.
No.
Next.
Okay. Oh, this one's really out there. Washing machines and dryers cause localized disruptions in space time through the effects of spinning metal drums in an electromagnetic field. And that's how you lose your socks.
What the fuck? This just shows so many people need psychological help.
Yes, it does.
This was this written by someone with bipolar? Because I feel like this might be a bipolar theory. Sure, I believe it. Yeah, why not? Just for fun.
Yeah.
That one's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I do lose my socks a lot. So
Yeah.
the apartment that I live in is one room. I've openly said this. I'm not
Yeah.
ashamed of it. It's one room, which means in my apartment I have my bed, which Milo lies on, which you've seen on stream.
Yeah.
I have my couch and my PlayStation next to my bed. And then on the further side, because it's a big space, it's not spacious, but it's a big enough room to live in, but it's not worth the price that I'm paying.
No.
And then at the end, you've got my window that looks into the garden. You've got my wardrobe, my drawers, and when I swap my like gaming monitor over, I've got my monitor over there. And then on the little corner, I've got a fireplace, an electric fire, where I've got all my pictures of like the ones that you got of the Semper Fi one with Rune, Loaf, Evelyn, and Aurora. Then I've got the FF14 one with all the characters from FF14. I've got the Stand Tall one that you gave me. And I've got the Nero and Rune pictures that were painted that I need to give to Charlie when I see Charlie.
Yes.
And then in the back, I've got my kitchen, which you have seen that I cover up on stream. I try and cover up like the cooker and stuff just because I don't want a fucking kitchen to be my background, but that's all I've got. So I can't fit a washing machine in here. So
No.
my mother does my washing for me every like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She'll do my washing for me. Or I'll go to like the local washing place, but I don't like paying for it because it's extortionate.
It is.
I do lose my socks. My socks go missing.
They go
And I'm like,
missing.
Mother, where are my socks? And she's like, you didn't give me. I'm like, no, I know. I counted. This time I counted. And I
Yeah.
am missing socks again. So I do think
yeah.
she's stealing my socks. I don't think the washing machine is stealing them. I think she's stealing them.
I think the washing machine takes your socks as payment.
Well, it needs to stop because I'm tired of spending £10.50 on a pack of socks.
I know, same.
Like, let's talk about that for a second. Socks are so expensive. It's like £10.50 or like £11 for socks. Did you know male underwear is like £8.50 to £12.50 now?
Same.
But that's for a pack of 3.
Yeah, same.
Which is like, works out like, what, £4 something an item?
Yeah.
Like, what? I'd rather just go around balls out, baby, like, fully commando. Like, if you see my dick hole, oh well. I don't really feel like putting on underwear today because I can't afford to buy underwear. So here's my dick hole. You're welcome. I don't wear shorts, so it's not like people actually see my dick hole. But I'm just saying, if you pants me, you're gonna see it.
Yeah. Good to know.
Just a warning for everybody. Don't pants me in public. I'm not ashamed, baby, but I also just don't want anyone to see my dick hole. I just think that's inappropriate.
A little bit.
Just don't get plumber's bum. I don't have a... Do you know what? Speaking of asses, my ass is not juicy. I wish it was, but it's not. I wasn't given a juicy ass, sadly. But, you know, I'm not a bottom, so it's fine. I don't need the juicy ass cheeks. Wow, this conversation really changed, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
We went from socks, underwear to dickles and bums.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what happens when you come to a Pixel Pals podcast.
It is apparently.
If you haven't followed or subscribed already, do so. Subscribe, give us money. We're broke. Pay us. Thank you.
We are broke.
And
I just bought a
subscribe.
car.
I don't see a sub badge next to your name. Give us sub or I fire you. Okay, thank you. Give money. Smoochies. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
We are broke. I just bought a car.
Next. Have you got any more boring ones? Was that all of them?
That's all of them. I've got another list of ones. But go with yours.
Okay, so I'm really saving the Illuminati one for the end. So I've only got one more before the Illuminati one. Beyonce is actually older and is Solange's mum. Some claim that Beyonce was born years earlier than reported, and even that she's Solange's mother, not her sister. Solange? Wait, you guys don't know who Solange is? I'm
Is it
probably
her
saying it wrong.
sister?
That's her sister.
Cool. I know very little about Beyonce.
I'm saying Solange because I don't know how to pronounce it, but I thought that's how you say her name.
I thought it was too.
But apparently she's not Beyonce's sister, it's her daughter. And that Beyonce's actually older than she says she is.
How old is Beyonce?
Oh god, she must be in her 40s now, right? She needs to stop being successful though. She's actually trash.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
She's 44.
Damn.
But apparently she's meant to be older than that.
Honestly, I could see her being older than that.
I This one's hard to believe because I just don't think that's something that she would need to lie about. Like, why would she
No.
pretend to be someone's sister when it's actually? Because I think the theory was that she was underage when she had her,
Yeah.
and the family's ashamed to talk about it. But like, we don't care. We don't need to know. But I don't think it's her daughter at all. I think that's just.
No, but they do look more than 5 years apart.
Do they?
I think they do.
Who knows? Maybe it'll come out in a secret at some point in time.
Maybe. I think they look more than 5 years apart.
I don't listen to Solange's music or Beyonce's really.
Yeah.
So I listen to. Don't get me wrong. I think some of Beyonce's music is good.
Yeah.
But I think the last time that she was ever actually really good was I Am Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
But Lemonade was a good album too, in her defense.
Yeah. I Am Sasha Fierce is the only one I've really listened to.
Lemonade's good.
Yeah. I heard
I
some
will
of
say I
it.
do like Lemonade. But it was the whole like Adele versus Beyonce period at that
Yeah.
time. Because she dropped Lemonade a couple of months after she dropped 25.
Yeah.
Adele's better than Beyonce though. That's just
Yeah.
fact.
But yeah, I think her sister looks slightly younger than she is, and I think Beyonce looks slightly older than she is, which I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna disapprove this theory myself.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
don't think
disprove
it's
it,
true.
but
It's interesting.
it
to
is
think about.
interesting. Yeah.
But then, like, but then again, that does fit into the theory that she didn't carry her children.
Yeah.
Because there is a theory, was it Blue Ivy that apparently isn't her daughter?
Oh.
Have you guys heard that theory that
I have
Blue
not
Ivy
heard that
wasn't
theory.
actually? So Blue Ivy was originally, so there's an interview where Beyonce sits down and her belly, like when she's like heavily pregnant, flops. It like goes in and out like she's wearing a belly, like a fake belly.
Yeah.
And that's why people think that she faked her first pregnancy and they had a baby through surrogacy, which nothing to be shamed about at all.
Yeah.
But that's where the theory comes out that Blue Ivy is not hers.
Yeah.
And that's why Blue Ivy is the one that gets pushed more than the others.
Yeah.
Can I just say that child cannot dance? And I don't
No.
know why everyone keeps saying that she can dance. I get about boosting kids' egos and letting them be what they want to be, but at some point you got to be real with them. Like going on world tours with your mother at like 14 and
Yeah.
dancing that bad, someone needs to tell us straight up.
Nepotism is a terrible thing.
Let me see if I can find that video for you. Me just pulling out all of the receipts today.
Yeah.
It might have been deleted from everywhere at this point. Here it is. And you can't really say that it was her dress, because that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But there's the video if you want to see it. It's only 10 seconds. It won't take up that much of your time, but watch her belly fold. She was meant to be heavily pregnant there.
Yeah.
So that's why the theory is that she was never actually pregnant with the child to begin with.
Yeah.
Again, this is just a theory. My laptop decided to uncharge itself and recharge itself. I apologize if you heard the beep.
Why am I getting
Amy?
adverts? Sorry. Apparently I can't watch the video because I've got 5 adverts, despite the fact that I have YouTube Premium.
It's a 10-second video.
Yeah.
Why is there 5 adverts on a 10-second video?
I have YouTube Premium. I shouldn't be getting any adverts.
Nothing these days are adverts. Anyway, Amy, back to one of your theories.
Okay. Let me find my list again. Okay. You ready for some really unhinged ones?
The others weren't unhinged?
No. Look at this fool thinking ice skaters actually move around. It's all camera trickery and motors. The skater stands perfectly still while the rink pans and rotates around them.
No. He's been on a skating rink. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Kind of fuckery.
Look, I am aware they use camera tricks in movies. They do use camera tricks.
But that's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Fargrim, shut up. Go back to Dungeons and Dragons. This isn't for you.
They do use camera tricks for ice skating in movies, where frequently there will be a floor
believes
and
that
they're actually just moving, just walking. But
it's not an illusion. I've been to a skating rink. I've watched it and I've been on the rink. There is no trickery.
No, there is
not in real ice skating competitions.
Yep.
No. What are you talking about? Go back to bed. Go back to school.
I thought you were telling me to go back to bed then. And I was like, okay.
Oh, my laptop's come off charge again. Let me fix it. There we go. Fixed it. I can't move without my laptop having a fucking hissy fit. I can't wait to replace my charger.
Yeah.
You experienced IMAX. Aliens take control of the blades. Okay, what the fuck? I'm taking you out on a fucking ice skating competition spree. We're gonna go watch the show together. I'm gonna pay when I get rich. I'm gonna pay for your flights here. We're gonna pay for your ice skating day. We're gonna watch a performance, and then we're gonna get on the fucking rink, and then you're gonna tell me that you know what, Jamie, you were right.
I love ice skating. I'm terrible at it now. I used to be good.
And they compete against the world government. That's what the Olympics are. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Amy, I think we found all the tinfoil hat people.
I think so.
Oh god. Next one, Amy.
Okay, this one requires oh no, I got one before that. Existence is a scam made up by philosophers to sell more philosophy.
Wait, hold on. Existence is a scam?
Yep.
So we don't actually exist?
Yep. It's a scam made up by philosophers to sell more philosophy.
How does that work?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm a real person.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could all be in a simulation, but I don't really care for that right now.
No.
I can think and feel for myself. What philosophy is that? Yeah, is that Scientology by any chance?
Probably.
I have one.
Okay.
This isn't a theory, this is proven. So it is technically a theory, and we shouldn't say it's proven because it can get people in trouble, but you can sue me. I'm broke. You're not going to get anything from me.
Yeah.
So, right, this is a big one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a makeup theory, and this is one I saw on YouTube a while back. So, the theory is... this is where it gets interesting. Okay, hold on. Composing myself. When you go to a discount shop or like a cheap shop where they sell makeup, you know when like you say someone buys makeup in England, you can't really return makeup, but in America you can. You can return makeup, right? And then they say that goes into a bin or it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Well, Shane Dawson, I know it's controversial, but Shane Dawson did an experiment where they bought a bunch of like makeup from the discount part of the shop. They opened it up and saw that some of it, had been used,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, but some of it looked like it was fine. So he drew a star in the little boxes, like a little tiny star to say that that was the box that it came from. He then messed up the makeup with gloves on to not like
Yeah,
contaminate
yeah.
anyone. And then he closed it and resealed it and returned it. He went back the next day, bought some of the items that he'd bought the day before, and lo and behold, when he opened the box, it had a star in it. They
Mm-hmm.
resold makeup that he had used and returned.
Yeah.
So when you go to a cheap shop like a not well, maybe Target, maybe I don't know what the ones TJ Maxx is it in America or
Yeah.
something. When you go to places like that and you buy makeup, don't fucking do it because if you go to the discount section, it's probably been used, and that is such a
Yeah.
health concern. It's very illegal.
Only buy
Now it's
sealed
not the
makeup.
it's not about employees. You can't blame them. It's the people above
Yeah.
them. What
Only
did you say, Amy?
only ever buy sealed makeup. Makeup has expiry
But it
dates.
is sealed. They reseal it
Oh,
and put
ew.
it back on the shop floor. But they say that they're going to, send it off
Yeah.
to be destroyed. But they don't. They resell it.
Yeah.
But like it's in every discount shop every
Yeah.
cheap shop that you can buy makeup in. Like it's crazy that the fact that people do that. It's such a health concern.
Yeah.
Enjoy your phone call, Ange. Okay. Anyway, your turn, Amy.
Okay. This one requires visual, so I'm going to turn my camera on briefly.
Oh, okay. Let me go onto Discord for that then. Hope this might kill stream though.
We'll see.
Hopefully we don't kill stream. What is this? Oh, I see. Okay.
We see.
So I saw this recently. So is that the Lord of the Rings and the Teletubbies?
Yes, it is.
So what's the theory, Amy? Make sure you turn off your camera now, just
Okay.
not to kill stream.
Okay.
It looks fine, by the way, but I just don't want to risk it.
It does, yeah. There we go. So basically, I believe the theory is that they're actually the same. And
So the Teletubbies are actually Sam, Pippin, Mary, and Frodo.
yeah,
And the sun is Sauron.
yes,
And where they live is in the Hobbit village.
yes. And I'm not sure which came first. But
Lord of the Rings came first.
Did the movie come
Right?
before Teletubbies?
Teletubbies wiki. Maybe
For,
not before
for
the TV
anyone
show.
that doesn't know, Teletubbies is a children's TV show
In the UK.
in the UK.
Oh.
I think
So
Teletubbies was
came out-
first.
Teletubbies was 1997.
Yeah,
And Lord of the Rings was what, 2000 to 2003?
yeah. So is Lord of the Rings the movie just a rip-off of Teletubbies?
Actually, 2001 to 2003. But when did they start filming it? Because didn't they start filming them in the 90s?
Oh, possibly.
Let's go to the Fellowship of the Ring. When did they start filming? Development. 1997. The film was put into development in 97, around about a couple of months after Teletubbies.
Yep.
Because they filmed the trilogy between 97 and 2000.
Yep.
And then released them in 2001, 2, and 3 because they were ready to go.
Yep. So it went into production at similar time as Teletubbies was released.
That's... Okay, that's interesting.
Yep.
So the theory is that they're the same. So, like...
Well, I don't really have an actual theory. I've just got the diagram.
Well,
But-
I mean, that doesn't really help. What is...
No.
I'm gonna go, what is the Teletubby and Lord of the Rings theory? Okay, so apparently this can't be true. Because someone's like, I'm just gonna leave this here. Destroy it, cast it into the... I'm just reading memes. So someone said that the Lord of the Rings stole the plot from the Teletubbies, but like the book came out way before the
Yeah.
Teletubbies. So I don't. Maybe the Teletubbies stole their plot
Maybe.
from Lord of the Rings,
Maybe.
or maybe it's an alternate dimension,
Maybe. We're going into the
and in one
multiverse.
of them they're really stupid, and in the other one they're intelligent.
We're going into the multiverse.
Enter the multiverse. Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
That's it's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It's very like maybe the idea of the Hobbit village and stuff, the movie version of it was stolen from Teletubbies, but I doubt it. You can't get the Eye of
Yeah.
Sauron from a baby in the sky in the sun.
I
Like,
mean,
what?
it's a very angry baby in the sun.
Did you hear about what happened to the set of Teletubbies?
No.
So it became owned by a farmer. Bought the land after the show finished.
Oh.
And he bought it as it was, like with the house ingrained into it and everything, because it was filmed on a real outdoor set.
Oh my god.
And now it's just like people kept coming to visit, and the owners were getting annoyed, so they filled it with water and they just destroyed it completely, so people don't visit anymore.
Yeah.
Though, isn't there also the Rosie and Jim house that just got left in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I mean,
And then there was. Go on.
Didn't Rosie and Jim live on a canal boat?
What was the one I'm thinking of then?
I don't know.
Rosie and Jim was the boat, and then there was it Teeny Tots TV
Maybe.
that had the house?
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to Google it now.
Yeah.
My brain. Mona the Vampire.
Oh my god, I loved Mona the Vampire.
Who's a nice normal girl in an extraordinary world. Show us your fangs. Yay, Mona! Yeah, Tots TV.
Oh.
Tilly, Tom, and Tiny.
Tilly, Tom, and Tiny. Yes. I remember them.
And so their house that they lived in was apparently abandoned and left in the middle of nowhere. The series was filmed on a location, a small cottage on farmland near Stratford upon Avon in Warwickshire. The cottage was purpose-built for the series in the early 1990s, and after production ended in 1998, the property was abandoned. In the 2010s, the house drew public attention after being discovered by numerous urban explorers, including YouTuber Lost with Lou, who was one of the first of many to visit the house. In 2021, the house was destroyed by landlord. Oh, they got rid of it?
Oh.
They could have cleaned it up and made that a tourist attraction and earned loads of money.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Stratford upon Avon is low on tourist attractions.
Why? What's big there?
Shakespeare's hometown.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I guess, yeah. But, like, not everybody's a theatre nerd.
No. It is also just a really nice place.
It looks nice. I've never been, but I'm looking at it and it looks nice.
I love it there.
Can't beat Yorkshire, though.
No, Yorkshire is great.
Yorkshire's beautiful. At least where I went was nice.
Yeah.
There's some areas of Yorkshire that aren't so nice. Was that all your theories?
No, I have
like
more.
every single one of them.
I have more.
Okay.
Tinder is literally a project designed by the US military to break women down to the point where they just say fuck it and marry a random army dude after 2 weeks so they never have to receive another haha what are you doing text.
That is so wildly specific.
It's so wildly specific.
I believe that.
Yeah, I can see that being at least
No, at this point, they should
correct.
just get rid of Tinder and Grindr and all the other dating apps and put one together and just call it What's Left. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I did steal that joke. That wasn't mine. But it's true.
Yes.
It's true. They should do that.
Yes.
So apparently Tinder was just an experiment to have women get broken down to the point where they just marry someone from the army so they never have to receive a haha what you up to text.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that you've just come with these theories that are just so wild and all mine are so dark.
Well, we knew this was going to happen.
Okay, what's your other one? Because I've only got one left, so
Oh,
might
I
as well
have
get
a
through the
list
rest of
in front
yours.
of me.
Let's go through your list because the
Okay.
Illuminati one's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
We hope.
Um, I've got one that says that Kamala Harris was Lisa Simpson.
Okay, The Simpsons is an interesting one
It is.
because first of all, they've just announced the Simpsons 2 movie. We don't need it, but apparently they're making it.
Wow.
Um, I think The Simpsons needs to stop now, though. I think The Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy need to like stop to like other shows come in. Because they're getting on a bit, in my opinion. I think South Park's probably going to wrap up within the next couple of years.
Yeah.
But anyway, The Simpsons is interesting because they have predicted a lot of
They
shit.
have. Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to deny the evidence put in front of you.
Yeah.
They predicted the Twin Towers. They predicted Trump becoming president. They predicted lots of things. Like this, I can't think of the whole list, but
It's
there's a
so
list
many
out
things.
there.
Yeah.
And I am convinced that there is a psychic working on that show. That The Simpsons is actually a social experiment to reveal to us the truth of the future under the guise of a children's show
Yeah.
or a family comedy show. Would you consider The Simpsons a children's comedy or an adult comedy, though?
I'd say adult comedy.
Because it was, well, the thing is, it used to be on at 6 o'clock at night on Channel 4.
Yeah.
That was
I
prime
don't
time
think
for,
it's. I don't
for
think
family
it's.
TV.
Yeah, I'd say probably family comedy. I don't think it's primarily aimed at children.
No, but I think it does have elements that children
Yeah.
will laugh at. I think South Park and Family Guy are adult orientated.
Yeah.
And American Dad, and then that's what makes them different. And I
Yeah.
think The Simpsons is family orientated.
Yeah.
But they do have some
Yeah.
stuff that children probably shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah.
I remember being young and watching the Simpsons movie, and at one point, you know, you got Bart Simpson on the skateboard, and he ends up naked at some point, and then it shows his wiener, and like we didn't ask to see
We
that,
did not.
and it's like one of the opening shots of the Simpsons
Yeah.
movie. It's like, why are you showing us his wiener? We don't need to see this.
Yeah.
Put his weenus away. The Simpsons is a great conspiracy theory, though. Like that in itself would be a whole episode. There's just so much. But if you want to do your own research, Google it. All right, go on, Amy.
Okay. Have you heard about the Amazon checkoutless grocery stores? Just for
No.
context. Okay, so there are some grocery stores run by Amazon that automatically track what is going in your basket, and you don't have to check out on the way out of the shop because it will just take it off your Amazon account and automatically charge your card for everything you buy. It's a genuine thing.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
So tell me this like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, so you go into this Amazon shop, it's a grocery shop, to do your shopping. You put your
I
items.
thought Amazon was online.
Yeah, so it now has some physical shops for grocery.
Okay.
So you go in, you do your grocery shop, and then you walk out without paying, and they charge your card for the amount of items you bought. Okay.
How do they charge a card? Do you tap it on the way out?
No. Wait,
What?
yeah, they know what you've bought. The card is on your account. It will automatically get charged.
Do you have to have an Amazon account to enter these stores?
I
then?
would imagine you do, yes.
With your card details on.
I would imagine so, yes.
So they just charge your online account what
Yeah.
you take.
Yeah.
So they've got like the store completely like monitored.
Yeah. So the theory is, the just walk out technology, which was labeled as automatic, is actually 1,000 plus Indian employees monitoring you as you walk around the store.
I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, there are cameras literally everywhere. So,
I'd say that's approved. I wouldn't think that's disapproved. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
but are there like 1,000 employees literally employed to watch people shop?
Probably. I wouldn't mind doing that as a job. That's pretty chill.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty chill.
But they're probably getting paid fucking nothing for it.
Probably,
so.
yes.
I have heard on the basis of that theory that now they're implementing AI digital prices in
Yeah.
shops. I think some American stores already have it, where apparently you'll walk up to an item and they will scan your face and they will determine, and the price will change on how much you are willing to pay for the item.
Ew.
So, like, I think the idea is someone rich will come in and want to buy like 24 eggs or something like
Yeah.
that. And they will, instead of charging like say $16 for the eggs, they'll charge them like $45 because they are rich and they know that they are.
Who is paying
And then when someone is poor,
$16
they'll
for
come in,
eggs?
they'll have to pay. The egg prices in America are ridiculous.
What?
Yeah, egg price like $16 for like eggs in America is not a crazy theory. That's true.
They're like £3 here.
Yes, but they had an egg crisis.
That's
We didn't.
insane.
Not $16. Some stores have sold them for $16. But $9 is still expensive for
Yeah.
eggs. What kind of egg formats do they have? Do they have like what's the maximum egg you can get in America? How many eggs can you get in one carton in America? Like what's the maximum you can buy? Because here it's 6, 9, and 12, isn't it?
I think it's 6 and 12.
So they have 12. So how much is 12 eggs in the USA? No, that's got to be old.
Yeah, you can get bulk.
Apparently, at one point, you could get 12 eggs for $1.18, and now it's like $9,
Jesus.
which has gone up like a
Yeah.
considerable amount.
I feel like 12 eggs here is about £3.
Well, yeah, I think $9 is still ridiculous when we can get 12 eggs here for like £3, £4.
Yeah.
Don't be happy that Charlie agrees with you.
Hi,
He's
Charlie.
quite stupid. Chat, is it gay to love your boyfriend?
No, because you wear
No, because
socks.
we wear socks. I have a mission to perform that action. That's kind of gay.
What were you trying to do?
I did not mean to pin that message. Help! 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 How do I unpin a message? How do I do it?
I've got it.
I got it. Okay.
You got it?
I can't believe
Cool.
I just pinned. Whatever. I do what I want. Why is it just? I'm I'm trying to take mod positions away. Ange and Charlie, the duo we didn't want, but
Yeah.
unfortunately we have.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day though, it kind of warms my heart that Charlie's accepted by everybody in the
Oh,
communities
yeah.
now. That people really enjoy him being around because he's been my little not secret, but he's been my little thing for about 2 years, and now I have to share him with all of you.
Yeah, but we appreciate that you do share.
It's hard for me to share private stuff though.
That's fair.
Relationships is one of those things where I like to keep them really private.
Yeah.
And I don't like talking about them. His husband doesn't know. Who will?
Good to know. Good to know.
Barry, get out of here! Barry, run! Barry, don't look at the. I swear, I've never met him before. I don't know this Troy IX I feel Jamie, but yeah, Ange gets. I'm very private, and I don't like. That's why I don't really have Charlie on my streams very often.
Yeah.
I know I'm on his channel. That's just because he's like, want to play a game with me? But like, I can't really say no, can I? Well, I can, but I won't. And then on my, I just don't like. I think it should be something kept for myself.
Yeah.
Because there's already so much of me on the internet that I think there needs to be part of it for me. But this is something we'll save for a relationship podcast because I think we should do one of those probably towards Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So before we continue with the things, Charlie Jigsaw voice, Jamie, would you like to play a game? Are we gonna touch tips? I will. Anyway, just said that out loud.
You did. Online. Live.
The future. Okay, Amy. So the future that we have for the podcast planned is, that was not English, but I know what I meant. The future of the podcast is that season 1's going to end around about December.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like middle of December, like first, second week in, we said we were going to stop and come back in like,
Yes.
was it February time we said we'd come back? Oh no, it was January, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So season 1's going to end in December, and then season 2 will begin mid-January.
Yes.
That is also including gaming. Now, we are primarily, I'd say, a podcast channel. We will play games together, but it's just there's not a lot of co-op games out there at the minute that really grabbed my attention. But we could probably finish Split Fiction, probably do It Takes Two at some point, because I own it, so...
I do not own it.
So I can just give you the friend code.
I don't know if there is one for It Takes Two.
I think there is, because Charlie said he wanted to play it with me, and he can do it that way.
Oh, cool.
I've already played it once. I played it a couple of years ago with Damn the Cheesy Man. If not, we'll find a way to do it. Maybe we could play a fucking GTA Online session and have a laugh like we did last time.
I want to play Untitled Goose Game.
Oh my god. Continue with the theories.
Okay. Tom and Jerry are best friends, but Tom has to pretend to hate Jerry in order to protect Jerry. So Tom's owner doesn't replace Tom with a cat that actually wants to kill Jerry.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I've heard that thing. I believe that.
Yeah.
Because there are episodes of them getting along.
Yeah.
I love that lore too. I think this is a good theory.
I think
it's a theory. I think it's true.
Yeah, I think so.
Because, well then, isn't there a bulldog? And doesn't the bulldog protect the mouse too?
Yeah, I think so.
So which one is Tom? Is Tom the cat? Tom's the cat, right? And Jerry's the mouse.
Yeah.
Man, I loved Tom and Jerry. I used to have it on VHS.
I used to watch it.
I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry was brilliant. I had one where he used to eat a sandal.
Oh.
No, that sounds very weird.
It does.
What year do you think that this was originally made?
I want to say...
What year, I'm asking chat, what year do you think the first ever Tom and Jerry cartoon appeared? Don't Google it. Take a guess.
I want to say 84.
You think 1984. Anna just thinks 1973. Do you want to know when it really was?
Yeah.
The first ever short to appear was 1940.
Oh my god.
The show is nearly 100 years old.
Jesus Christ.
That was just like back in the 40s when they had like mini cartoons.
Yeah.
But it was like pre-TV, so it was like probably in like a magazine or something.
Yeah.
But the first ever appearance of Tom and Jerry was apparently 1940.
Oh wow. That's
so
crazy.
There you go. I just googled it. It says it first appeared in 1940.
Wow.
And in 1985, I think, is when it hit TV.
Damn.
Brilliant cartoon, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next one.
There is a plausible theory that no IKEA employee has ever actually applied for the position. Instead, they were all once mere customers looking to buy reasonably priced furniture, but they got lost in the store, unable to find an exit. Each night after close, smartly dressed office people sweep the aisles for poor aimless souls. They tenderly dry their tears, hand them a t-shirt and whisper, "Welcome aboard."
Is that from Reddit?
No, it's just from this random list of low-stakes conspiracy theories.
Oh my god. I believe it. I'm going to say approved.
Yeah, I approve this one, yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever seen a job advertisement for IKEA.
No, I don't think I have either.
So I believe it.
Yeah.
I'd love to get lost in IKEA, though. Please hire me. I don't want to come home.
I love IKEA.
Don't they, like, sell Swedish meatballs or something?
Yeah, they do.
That everyone talks about?
Have you never
I'm
been
never
to
leaving.
IKEA?
I've been here only
Oh,
twice
good.
though,
Do I
but
need to,
I managed to make it out. So
do I need to take you to IKEA?
yes,
Mm.
chat. If you never hear us again after October,
We're lost in IKEA.
like we're lost in IKEA, and if you come to IKEA, save us, lead
Hmm.
us
Hmm.
out, or don't. We can stay. Go on, Amy.
Okay. This one is a very controversial one.
Oh God.
Um, Gender is a scam invented by bathroom companies to sell more bathrooms.
I am just gonna put my headset down for a second. One second.
Did we break Jamie? I think we broke Jamie. I did too, AJ. I did too.
I had to calm myself down.
Yep.
I'm sorry to not be offensive because I have very strong opinions about
Yeah.
gender
Yeah.
politics. I disapprove.
Yeah, same. Same.
That's all I'm willing to say
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
before I offend my entire
Yeah.
audience.
Um, it was just funny, so I had to mention it. Um, Experts tell you not to look at your screens before bed because it messes up your circadian rhythm, but they're just lying so that they can enjoy unfettered high-speed connections at bedtime. They want the night internet all to themselves.
But well, that must be pretty fucked because I'm never off my phone at the night when I can't sleep. So.
Me neither. I
I
enjoy the
wish
night
that was
internet.
true. I would love to have fast internet during the night, but I just don't.
No.
So, I see Ange online at like 9 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm like, girl, go to fucking bed. Like, it's gotta
Yeah.
be like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
for you now. Go to bed, go to sleep. And she's like, no, I'm chilling. Um, that's funny. I approve.
Yeah. Yeah.
I approve.
Oh yeah.
Before you continue, I keep seeing Ange about this bird theory. So the reason why I've not talked about it is I forgot Ange was streaming yesterday, so Ange wasn't in stream when this got brought up.
Yep.
Someone called Black Orin or something was in our stream yesterday. Was in Black Ren, was it? In my stream yesterday.
Yeah.
And they talked about birds are not. Was birds aren't real?
Yes.
That they're just cameras that spy for the government.
Yes.
And I just ended up laughing my ass off because I was like, that's not true. It's just not true. Every bird on the planet is just AI.
Yeah.
It's
Every
just
single
an
one.
AI robot.
Yeah.
AI's actually been around longer than we think, and it's
Yeah.
just actually just metal pieces of fucking junk that are just
Yeah.
disguised as birds. I would believe it of pigeons. I think pigeons are probably fake
Yeah.
because they just seem to multiply,
They do.
and they should be extinct by now.
Yeah. They're so stupid.
Because all we do is kill them.
Yeah.
Did you know they were considered a delicacy back in like World War One, too?
Yeah.
Like having a pigeon was a delicacy,
A
and
lot
now
of
we call them flying
places.
rats.
Yeah, a lot of places eat them.
I could never eat a pigeon.
I ate mystery meat in Morocco that could have easily been pigeon.
That's disgusting.
It wasn't.
I'm gonna
labelled.
be honest. When it comes to meat and food, I need to know what I'm eating.
Meat is the
I
only
can't
thing
take
I
the risk
will.
of mystery meat. I can't. I just can't. I need to know what's going in my mouth because
Yeah.
there was a big scandal back in the UK a few years ago that Tesco's burgers was horse meat.
Yep.
It was proven to be horse meat.
Yep.
I have never eaten a Tesco burger or like beef burger or anything, so it never affected me. There was a whole lot of Chinese restaurants back in the day that did cook
Yeah.
dogs, and they still do. It's not a racist stereotype. It is a factual truth. I mean, China and other countries, they eat some wild food though.
Yeah.
Like I watch them eat some weird food, man, and I'm like, no wonder
Yeah.
y'all get ill. You know, y'all be eating things you shouldn't be.
It's whatever they can
Um,
get their hands on, really.
I watched a woman I'd have to find the video because I was talking to Charlie about it a while ago. Eating this big, massive plant that looked like the tip of a penis with
Mhm.
foreskin.
Mhm.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was just like, what is that? Are you eating like a massive force? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Um, don't get me wrong. This isn't like a shade on China or anything like that. I'm just explaining that I feel that they eat really risky food.
Yeah.
Um, but they're not the only country that do it. There's lots of countries out there that eat really, very, very
Yeah.
like weird food. Don't understand why they do it, but it is what it is. I'm just not part of that culture, so I'll never understand it. Um, I will say though, they do be healthy, a lot of them,
They
but
do.
they do eat some really weird
Yeah.
shit, and then we all get sick. Question
Yeah.
mark. COVID. Anyway, so anyway, what was your oh? But so yeah, birds are real.
Yes, birds are real.
Um, though pigeons are questionable.
Pigeons are
So
questionable.
half approved.
Yeah.
I could see a pigeon being fake, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Amy, next
The
one.
pyramids were built as a "you are here" sign to help people orient themselves in the desert.
I like that theory. That's kind of cute.
Yeah. Just like
Owls
a
are real. Owls aren't real.
no.
No majestic creature is real. That is not
No.
real. Owls are fake.
It's a mythical creature.
It's not mythical. I just think they're fake robots from the government
Yes.
to spy on the wildlife at night. No, I'm chatting shit. Owls are probably real. Um,
Only
what were you
probably?
saying? Well, I mean, you can't. The thing is, when it comes to like animals in the wild and like things that we don't actually see be created, we can't prove that it's real.
True,
I've never seen an
true.
owl be born. I also
Me
don't go
neither.
looking for egg videos of them being like hatched and shit. Like I don't. I'm sure people do, but owls are galactic aliens. Next, I believe that they probably
Yeah.
are. They're probably like
Yeah.
mothership. Don't come here. These humans, they're stupid. They'll kill themselves. They'll wear themselves out. Next, so
Dads
what was your
hate
theory?
dads hate stopping on road trips because then all of the vehicles they worked hard to pass for the last hour get back ahead of them.
No, go back to the previous theory. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
remember what you said.
The pyramids were built as a "you are here" sign to help people orient themselves in the desert.
See, the pyramids are weird because this
Yeah.
goes into a different conspiracy theory, but they're weird
Yeah.
because how are they built like that? There was not cranes back then.
No.
So how are they placed so elegantly and mathematically correct?
I don't know.
The Egyptians knew some shit, man.
Yeah.
They knew some shit. They were intelligent fuckers.
Yes.
And they were living a luxurious life. They found iPhones inside of buried caskets in the pyramids. And it makes no sense why an iPhone would be in there because the public aren't allowed
No.
inside pyramids. Um, I think there's also UFOs drawn on some of the pyramid hieroglyphics. Um, so that's where I think the theory comes in that aliens help them build the pyramids.
Yeah.
Um, I don't believe don't believe aliens help them build the
No.
pyramids, but I think they had technology that we don't yet have.
Yeah.
And I think their technology was lost in time
Yeah.
or buried with them because they thought that the future people couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But I would fully believe they had like electronic phones and cranes back then. Who knows? We don't know
We don't
anything
know.
because there's not a lot of stuff about the Egyptians
No.
besides like the stories that we've heard about Tutankhamun and Cleopatra,
Yeah.
fucking fucking I don't know who else. There's probably more. They're the only two that I can think of right now.
Yeah.
Um, but I also think the pyramids are quite sketchy.
Yeah.
They're built for people to get lost in,
Yeah.
and people have gotten lost. But am I right in thinking if they do tours, aren't they very strict, like tight
Yes.
places, and you're only allowed to go into a certain part of it?
You're only allowed to go in and it's on a time limit because the paint is really delicate and spending too much time what could damage the paintings, I think. So there are some pyramids where you can only go
But
in
didn't
for a
they live in
certain
the
time.
pyramids, or were they built for the dead? They were built for the dead,
Built
weren't
for
they?
the dead,
I
yeah.
forgot.
Yeah. Most of them are burials.
Still think it's
Closures.
fucked up that Tutankhamun was taken out of his tomb
Yeah.
for everyone to see. I
Yeah.
think things like that, why can't we just leave it alone?
I know.
Why do we have to ruin everything that we
Yeah.
touch? Honestly, if aliens, if you are listening, blast us all, because we just ruin everything. At this point, kill us.
Wow.
Just end it.
I do want to
Okay,
see the
next.
pyramids. I'm uh
I'm scared of the pyramids. I'll be honest.
I'm scared of
I would rather
Egypt.
go to Auschwitz than go to pyramids.
I'm
I
scared
am
of
planning to go to Auschwitz, actually.
I'm scared of Egypt. It's not a safe place to go.
Did you know that a lot of people who go to Auschwitz can't make it past the gate?
Yeah.
So a lot of people go there. Hopefully, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Auschwitz.
I do.
Otherwise, you failed at life. Even Americans should know what Auschwitz is. So there's only like I think what one or two surviving concentration camps
Yeah.
left, and Auschwitz is one of them. They've destroyed the gas chambers, but they left one standing just
Yeah.
for tourism. Um, but a lot of people get there, they get to the gate with the word on it, and they
Yeah.
don't go past it.
Yeah.
I would though. I think chat would know I would. I would go in. I
Yeah.
want to go.
I want
And
to
me and
go.
my uncle are planning to go because it's something that at one point in my life I want to go to. I also
Yeah.
want to go to the French battlefields as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Personal reasons, that's totally valid. I think most of us probably had family back then. I know I've had family that was sent to concentration camps. So I do want to go.
I want to go.
But that's because I'm a big, big fan of World War II history.
Yeah.
Anyway, Amy, next theory, was this about dads getting lost or
Yeah,
something?
dads hate stopping on road trips because then all of the vehicles they worked hard to pass for the last hour get back ahead of them.
Approved.
Approved. 100% approved.
Approved.
Yeah.
Approved. That's not a theory, that's just
Yeah.
fact. Next.
That's my last one.
Was that the end?
Yeah.
No, I was enjoying these little
know.
niche ones.
I know.
Okay. I guess we're back to me now, aren't we?
Yeah.
God, this Jamie never shuts up, does he?
I mean it.
Okay, so did you just go yeah?
I said I mean it is our podcast, so yes.
Amy Mendoza.
That's not my name.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
I call AJ Mendoza.
Yeah.
And when I say that, people are like, "You just doxed her." I'm like, "No, I really didn't."
No, that's not her name.
That's not her name. But I call her that because it's a way to be like, AJ Mendoza, you behave yourself, and she's like, okay. So we let the world think that that's her name, but that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
Her real name is Beep. Okay, so the last theory I have is quite a big one. Now, before I go into it, who here has heard of the Illuminati?
I've heard of them.
Okay, you have. What about chat? Who's heard about the Illuminatis? I have. It's even in my FF14. Oh, it is actually, isn't it? So, basically, right, the theory is that there is a hierarchy, and the Illuminati control the world. They control everything. The money, the entertainment business, everything. But the only aspect we're going to focus on for this theory is the music industry. Now, there is a theory. It's not really a theory, though. Amy.
Yeah.
In your life, I'm going to assume you've watched quite a few music videos.
Yes.
Now, same goes to chat. When you've seen music videos by, say, Rihanna or Beyonce or big artists, have you ever seen them do like a triangle shape with their hand?
I don't remember.
Because a lot of them do. Or like the circle with the finger and thumb. and they put it to their eye. Like little symbols like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Like the triangle symbols. There's a lot of Beyonce doing it on stage. The Glastonbury stage when she headlined it was a triangle for a pyramid.
Isn't it always a pyramid?
Um, yes and no.
Okay.
There's like more triangle symbolism on her headlining than
Okay.
there was
Because
ever.
I thought it was always known as the pyramid stage.
It is, but there's other stages at Glastonbury. That's not the only stage. But
Okay.
she had more it was just. I'll get into it. So the theory is that celebrities are either controlled by something called MK Ultra, which was a mind control
Yep.
conspiracy
I
back in
saw
the
that one.
60s, but that wasn't a conspiracy that really happened.
Yeah.
MK Ultra was a real thing.
Yeah.
And there's videos of celebrities doing weird glitches. Like they'll stand there and then they'll like sit there and they'll like start spazzing out or twitching and then they go back to being normal. There's one where like a famous one I can remember, Britney Spears is doing an interview and then she starts getting emotional and she's like, oh my god, ew, strawberry. And then she goes into crying and it's like, why did you just say ew, strawberry? Like, and it's just like little glitches like that. So it's basically they're put under mind control to be controlled in terms of how they want them to be in the industry. And then when they sort of start breaking out of that MK Ultra mindset and they start becoming a bit more sentient, is when they either like go missing or they
Hmm.
get killed. If you look at Britney Spears as a prime example, she was massive when I was younger, and
Yeah.
then ever since this conservatorship, right, in abbreviations, that she was in came out, and she's have you seen any of her Instagram posts now? Like
No.
she is not okay. She is dancing in strange ways. She writes the weirdest Instagram captions. Her teeth, there's a gap in the front of her teeth which never used to be there. Like she's just lost the plot, but that's what they say happens to people when they get out of like the MK Ultra and they get
Hmm.
their own mind back. Is that again, she was pumped full of drugs, so she's
Yeah.
obviously mentally broken. But did anyone notice that during her conservatorship trial, she seemed normal? Not like normal, but she managed to form a
Yeah.
sentence, read out her statement, and it sounded like her, like the real Britney.
Yeah.
So the theory goes that Britney that we see on Instagram is actually not the real Britney. It's the fake Britney to tarnish her image because they're trying to make her look bad since she got out of the conservatorship. I can sort of believe it because there's a lot of cloning with Britney. There's a lot of fake sightings of Britney. There's
Yeah.
videos and pictures of her wedding that she had with Sam Asghari. Her wedding wasn't real. Nobody was actually there.
Yeah.
Um, so, I mean, Britney's just one of many victims. There's theories that people sell their soul to become successful, and people reference it a lot. I think, who's the guy who wrote, what's the song? It was either the guy who wrote Hallelujah. I think it was him. You know, the famous Hallelujah song.
Yeah.
Um, or it was the one who sang "Make You Feel My Love." He said that he went to a crossroad and he made a deal with the devil to become successful, and that's why he's successful now. And there's people who say that, for example, um, you ever heard of the humiliation rituals?
No.
I know this is all going over your head, but like, it's very real. If you do your research, Amy, it's very
Yeah.
real. Um, I'm talking specifically the music industry because I have experience in it, and I am telling you now that the music industry is evil.
Yeah. I believe
It's
that.
evil.
Yeah.
There are people that do genuinely sell their souls. There are people that sell. When I say sell their souls, I mean sell themselves out.
Yeah.
So they'll sign their life away on a contract piece
Yeah.
of paper, and they do sometimes write it in their own blood.
Sounds about right.
I've seen it happen. Um, Shouldn't really be saying that on Twitch, but there's only 8 people in here, and I very much doubt I'm going to get murdered. Um,
Well, I hope you're
so
not.
there's people who, for example, like come out of nowhere, you know, or like your favorite singer who's underrated suddenly becomes really successful.
Yeah.
And it's like they make a deal, and the deal is they get so many years of fame, wealth, and money, and then eventually, when it is time to collect, they have to die. So the devil has to come and take their soul when they die. There's also theories. I don't fully believe these ones because I don't believe in demons, but there's theories that Sasha Fierce is actually Beyonce's demon alter ego, so a demon possesses her on stage. And during her halftime Super Bowl show that she did years ago, there's some still frames where she does look very demonic. I
Yeah.
will say. Um, what else? Have you had a backmasking in songs?
No.
Okay, so for example, I'll see if I can find the single ladies one, so it makes sense. So the theory goes that people make music, right? They put what they do is they go back and they backmask words into the song. When you listen to it in reverse, it says different things.
Yeah.
So single ladies Beyonce. I wonder if it got removed. Here we go. So the video goes from the end to beginning. It's quite evil. So if you're quite off put by things, don't watch it. It's quite blurry though, honestly. The quality on this video is not great. I'm gonna be honest. And there's one where like there was a Justin Bieber one and it was quite like graphic. Um is this another one? But like I'm sorry that the quality's shit if you're trying to look at the lyrics, that's but yeah, it's basically what they do is they reverse the lyrics and they put like
hmm
words in that weren't there originally, but the artist knows of this.
Yeah.
And it's usually something to do with Satan or something evil or
Yeah.
like whatever. Um, when I was younger, I very much believed in this. But I ended up kind of like getting older and being like, okay, some of this is complete cock and
hmm
bullshit, and then some of it I can believe.
Yeah.
It's like the 27 Club. So I'm
Yeah.
sure you've heard of the
I
27 Club.
have.
So a lot of those people in the 27 Club die very tragically, and the truth is that they get murdered by the Illuminati because they're trying to speak up and say things they're not supposed to say.
hmm
So like when someone is going to expose the industry, like Michael Jackson was allegedly killed because he exposed the music industry, but he did expose the music industry.
Yeah.
There's videos of him saying that Tony Motella's the devil and he was like running Sony Music at the time and like talking about like there's video phone calls of Michael on the phone saying that people are listening in and trying to kill him
Yeah.
because he knew that someone was trying to kill him. And they succeeded, you know? But he has said all of this. This came from Michael's mouth.
Yeah.
And these are like phone calls from like the early 90s, like landline. I'm talking like old school phone
Yeah.
calls where people could tap in and record. Like, this is what was happening with him.
Yeah.
Like, you can just do all of that research yourself. Um, I opened up YouTube because there's a B.O.B. song where he talks about it.
Oh.
It's called The Watchers, and he
Yeah.
talks about the Illuminati in it. Why is there an advert? Please. Does anyone hate like the survey that they get? Like, do you want to do
Yep.
a survey? I'm
No.
like, no. Here's one. Let me just make sure it's the right one. And there's one where he does a song with Britney Spears. Not Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj. and they talk about it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Out of My Mind. And then, but this one he never got to. So if anyone knows that B.O.B's fallen off,
Yeah.
because B.O.B used to be big, right? He did Airplanes. He did Just the Way, not Just the Way You Are. It was
I only knew Airplanes.
there's Airplanes. There was another one that he did that was quite big. It was like one with Bruno Mars. That was like his first big song. Because Airplanes was with Hayley Williams and
Yeah.
Eminem, and then he did one with Bruno Mars. But like he was big, you know, he was quite big at this like
Yeah.
back in like 2010-ish. He fell off, and then this came out, and he talks about the Illuminati in the industry. There's some graphic images in the chat, so just be prepared. But yeah, if you want to listen to any Illuminati stuff, that song's quite cool. It's also quite a cool song, to be honest. But yeah, so it's very much that they control pretty much everything, and if you disagree with them or try and expose them, they silence you.
Mm-hmm.
The Delicate music video for Taylor Swift was supposed to be leaning into if she exposed Illuminati, what would happen? Would she become irrelevant? And that's why people in the video ignore her until the end.
Yeah.
It's also why she talks about how like apparently she puts like things in her songs that make them addictive. Like she plays with it. Some people play with it.
Yeah.
There was an interview with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. They were put in the hot seat on a lie detector test,
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
and she asked if the Illuminati is real. And I think Ariana said she didn't know, but she's not part of it.
Yeah.
And you know they confirmed through the lie detector test, which could be bullshit, but they confirmed that she isn't part of it.
Yeah.
Because she's like telling the truth. And then Cynthia said that she believes in it.
Yeah.
But then she turned around to camera and was like, and don't try and say that I'm in it, because I'm not. I do think that a lot of people in the industry aren't in it. I think it's very
Yeah.
elitist. I think it's very like high up there. Like even really successful people in the industry, I don't think they're all in it.
Yeah.
But the idea is that Jay-Z and Beyonce are like the king and queen of it. And like they control everything, which is why people thank Beyonce all the time, randomly for no reason.
Yeah.
And then that meme came about like thanking Beyonce. You know, everyone's like, thank you, Beyonce. Like, and just because, let's be honest, a few years ago, none of us talked about it.
Yeah.
Like the Illuminati was something that people didn't really like want to talk about, but people still talked about it. And then it became so big
Yeah.
and massive, and everybody was just talking about it. And now I think the government and whoever is knows that we're very much aware of it.
Yeah.
The Illuminati was a real thing. It was a real society club
Yeah.
back, I think it was like the 1800s or something. It was a real thing. So were
Yeah.
the Freemasons. So you can't really say that they are or aren't true, but there's a lot of like evidence to back it up.
Yeah.
So from what I've explained so far, what do you feel about it?
Um, I gotta say I don't believe it, but it's one of those things that you can't know unless you know someone that is in it and get a first-hand experience.
But if somebody was in it, they wouldn't be allowed to tell you.
Yeah. But that makes
But this,
it
like,
unbelievable for me.
I get that, but there's a lot of evidence to back up that it is a genuine thing. Like, the MK Ultra thing is real.
Oh yeah,
Celebrities have
that
glitched
is.
and been weird in public because they are under some kind of mind control substance. Like, it's true because they run experiments all the time. It's like when they put in people randomly out of fucking nowhere, and you're like, who the fuck is this person? They call them an industry plant.
Yeah.
Because they're just planted in for no reason. Someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes that we don't see. And there's a lot of like Illuminati symbolism in music videos. There's a lot of triangles and certain symbolisms, and like it's the same with like apparently in Justin Bieber's Where Are You Now music video with all the writing, that certain frames, if you pause it, like expose things that Diddy did to him.
Yeah.
Or make references to P. Diddy. And like that's very much Illuminati reference. Do you know what I mean? Like that's put in a video, but you don't see it because they
Yeah.
don't want you to see it. You have to pause it at the right time to know what's there.
Yeah.
So I don't think on this one you can be naive and completely say that it's not real, but I think you can fairly say I might not believe in it, but there's definitely some elements of it that are quite conspicuous because I think that's a fair thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, I've come from the music industry. I've seen it. I've
Yeah.
seen it firsthand. I haven't seen people sit there and do satanic rituals. I
No.
haven't seen people sit there and write their name in like blood on the floor. I've seen people sign contracts in blood,
Yeah.
genuinely. Um, but I haven't like seen, like half the shit that you think you would see
Yeah.
that people say happens because I wasn't quite that far in or that
Yeah.
high up. But from who I met and who I spoke to, I don't like it. Simon Cowell is the devil.
Oh yeah. I do agree that the music industry is evil. I just logically
But there's
struggle.
so much in it that it's so convoluted that you can't say one way or the other.
Yeah.
But there is definitely the Illuminati is real. That is something I do believe in
Yeah.
because there's just
That's
too
fair.
much proof that it is real. Um, but I don't believe in everything that people say happens,
Yeah.
but I do believe in the stuff that I've seen.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, chat. What do you think? What do you think? Those who are active, those who are lurking, and you heard it. What do you believe? I think that there's also cloning. I don't believe in cloning, but apparently
No.
cloning is a thing. Um, what do you think, chat? Because it's a very interesting.
It is.
Oh, here's another one, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, I'm gonna assume that chat are typing messages or thinking or just not answering. But um yeah, it's definitely an opinion. Um I don't have much experience in regards to Illuminati music to give an answer. That's fair. Um just from my own experiences, I just think there's something really nasty in the music world that it gets a lot of people killed when they talk about it.
Yeah.
Um yeah, that's what I mean, but the Illuminati is just a branch. It's just an umbrella term that is used to explain these people behind the scenes. But there's so many celebrity deaths that are weird and you have to question them. You know what I mean? Like you have to question quite a lot of it. Like for example, Liam Payne's death was it an accident? Did he fall? Was he pushed? There's evidence to say that he was pushed. There's evidence to say that he wasn't. Michael Jackson was murdered. That was already proven in court. But they
Yeah.
say it was an accidental murder, but it wasn't. Because when someone is worth more dead than alive, they're going to kill you. Because they're going to kill you to sell your assets to make money. Because unfortunately, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are finally coming out about Hollywood deaths, and people are finally learning now that what we were told isn't true. How did Brittany Murphy die in a shower with traces of lead poisoning and or like something in her? Wasn't there like metal or something in her that they found?
Oh, I don't know. Quite possibly.
So, Brittany Murphy's death was controversial because although the official cause was pneumonia, anemia, and prescription drug abuse, her husband died of the same causes 5 months later. Her father alleged her death was poisoning after toxicology reports showed her high levels of heavy metals in her hair. While the report noted high levels of um, antimony and barium, a deputy coroner has stated that mold, also considered a potential factor by the health department, was not indicated as a cause. So the police are like, no, no, she wasn't poisoned, but it literally was found in her blood.
Yeah.
Why was she poisoned?
It's a good
Well,
question.
because she was due to speak out on sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was murdered. Princess Diana was going to expose sex trafficking and the royal family. Dead.
Yeah.
Gone. Silence. And they think that we're so stupid that we won't read into this stuff. We're not stupid.
No.
We're not naive. They really think that we don't see shit. Like, the government genuinely think that we're all stupid and we don't see shit. But we have to kindly remind the government that we could really storm them if we wanted to. There's
Yeah.
more of us than them. If we all stormed the House of Parliament, Amy, we would take over.
Yes.
If we had all of us against the government as a civil war, we would win. There's too many of us.
Yeah.
And half the portion of the army would turn on the government. They just would.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. But, like, that's a suspicious death, no? Like, how did... And then her husband died of the same thing 5 months later. Does that make sense to you?
No.
Like, I just don't... I think certain things need to be talked about because it's important that we open our eyes to what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Illuminati or not, yeah, these people were murdered.
Yeah.
Question is, why?
Yeah.
There's also the whole conspiracy theory about Kurt Cobain and how he died and if he was actually suicide or if he was murdered.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows. Second. But feel free to add to the subject, Amy, or say something.
It's very difficult to know. Like, some of these things. Because a lot of it really could just be coincidence. And so it's really difficult to know, like, what is actually going on. Like, I think Brittany Murphy's husband dying of the same thing could be
It's
something
weird.
like... It's weird, but it could be like there were heavy metals in the pipes in the water
But that
supply.
wouldn't make sense because they would have to be exposed to it for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But she was a very busy working actress who was probably never home.
Yeah.
But it was found in her hair.
Yeah.
So this is probably food that she was given. She was purposely poisoned because she was at the time of her death, she was peaked, right? She was in a lot of things. She was quite successful at the time of her death. Okay. Let's play a game called Conspiracy Theory True or Troll.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you celebrity conspiracy theories, and you've got to guess if it's a real theory that people believe or if it's one that I just made up.
Excellent. I love this game.
Okay. So, chat, feel free to answer along. I'm going to give Amy 5 theories.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give her the answer at the end.
Yes.
Okay. So, the first theory or question is, Taylor Swift is a clone of a satanic high priestess. Some say she looks exactly like Zena LaVey, daughter of the Church of Satan's founder. True theory or a troll I just made up?
True theory.
So you think the first one is true?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to track this in chat. So you think the first one is true?
Yes.
Okay. Second one. Ryan Reynolds doesn't age because he's actually AI generated. His face and humor too perfect. He's been a deep fake this whole time.
False.
You think that's a false theory?
Yeah.
Is it though? Did I just make that up? Stevie Wonder is not actually blind.
False.
You think that's a false conspiracy theory?
Yes.
Okay, number 4. Lady Gaga was involved in the murder of another singer to steal her identity. Some believe she took over the career of a lesser known artist named Lena Morgana.
Sure, we'll go with true.
Fucking hell, okay. And then the last one is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is government project designed to make Americans like surveillance.
True.
Okay. So, for the first one, Taylor Swift is a
Yeah.
clandestine tiny high priestess. You think it's a real theory?
Yeah.
You are correct. You got that right.
Hell
People
yeah.
online actually do think that she's the daughter of Anton LaVey
Yeah, I vaguely
and
heard that
claim
one
that she's a
before.
clone. You said that the Ryle Reynolds one was false.
Yep.
That's true. I made it up.
Hell yeah.
You said number three was a false theory.
Yes.
Oh, Anne says first one is false. Second one is false. Third one is true. Fourth one is false. So Ange, you got the first two wrong. You got the first one wrong. The second one correct. But will you get this one? This one correct? So you said the Stevie Wonder one was false.
Yeah.
It is actually a real theory, Amy. People do
damn.
believe that he is not blind.
Damn.
Yeah. Ange also got that one correct. The fourth one, Ange thinks is false. You think it's true. It's
Yes.
actually a real theory.
Holy
People
shit.
do believe that Lady Gaga's music style and persona
Oh
was
my
taken
God.
from a late singer.
Yeah.
The theory even has its own Reddit threads.
Jesus. Okay.
And then the last one you said was true.
Yeah.
It is actually fake. I made that up.
Oh my God, which one was that one?
The one that The Rock was made to
Yes.
make people like
Yes.
surveillance. I think we should play one more round of that. That was really
Yeah.
fun.
I like that game.
Hold on. All
Oh my
right.
God.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Chat, feel free to play along with round two. Okay, first one. Post Malone is cursed by an ancient haunted bot. After visiting a haunted museum and touching a Dybbuk box, Post's life took a turn. Plane malfunctions, car crashes, and burglary.
True.
Or troll? So you think the first one is
Yeah.
true? And can you write this down on paper so I don't have to keep switching over to chat, or like writing it down on your phone? Which
Yeah,
one
I'll
you think
stick it in
true?
chat.
Okay.
True.
The second one is Jennifer Lawrence is actually a CIA operative planted to influence pop culture.
True.
Okay. Beyonce was never pregnant with Blue Ivy. She used a surrogate and faked it with a collapsing baby bump.
True.
I talked about this earlier too.
Exactly.
Okay, this one is really funny. Harry Styles is the reincarnation of the Greek god Hermes. His fashion, androgyny, and messenger of the gods energy prove he's a celestial, according to believers in modern mysticism forums.
Oh, we're going with true.
Fucking okay. And the last one is Leonardo DiCaprio is a time traveler from the 1920s.
False.
So you think the first one was real?
Yes, the first four.
Okay. So the first one was a real theory. You were correct. People do believe that Post Malone has been haunted after he went to Sack Baggins' Haunted Museum and touched the Dybbuk box.
It was too specific, okay?
I will say that Dybbuk boxes in the spiritual world are real things, but they're not cursed. They're not curseable items. They're just full of weird shit.
It was too specific.
Ange thinks the first three are true and 4 and 5 are false. Okay. Well, you got the first one right, both of you.
Woo!
The
And
second
AJ.
one, that Jennifer Lawrence is a CIA operative, is actually a fake theory. I made it up.
Damn.
You're welcome. You all got that wrong.
We did.
Okay, the third one, Beyonce faked her pregnancy with Blue Ivy, is actually a true theory.
Yes.
People do believe this, and I kind of gave this away earlier with the
You did.
video. So, okay, and then number 4 is Harry Styles is the reincarnation of Hermes.
Yep.
You think it's true.
Yep.
Ange thinks it's false.
Yeah.
Ange is correct. I made that up.
Hell yeah.
And then the last one is Leonardo DiCaprio is a time traveler from the 1920s. You said that's false.
Yeah.
AJ says you all say that's false. Yeah. It's actually a real theory. People do believe that he is a time traveler because there's photos of him apparently from the 1920s.
Oh.
Who sparked the mini immortal time traveler theory, similar to Keanu Reeves.
Damn.
Well, there you go. That was a little fun mini game, wasn't it, chat?
I like the mini games. That was fun.
We don't get to do mini games very often.
We should invent more mini games.
We should.
Yeah.
Very fun. I mean, we pretty much touched on. Is anyone else got anything they'd like to talk about in terms of theories? Because I think me and Amy have just exhausted all of ours.
I think so. Yes.
I mean, it lasted us for 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
So. Oh, I did say we talk about the JFK assassination, didn't I?
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Amy? Personally,
I don't
what do you
know
believe?
a huge amount about it.
Have you ever seen the video?
No.
You should watch the video.
Yeah, I will have to.
If you watch it from a distance away, it's not as graphic.
Yeah.
Plus, it was the 60s, so it's
Yeah.
not the best quality. I don't know if Angie's ever seen. I think most Americans have probably seen the video, though.
Probably.
To be honest, because aren't they showing it in school?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's not graphic. Charlie Kirk's assassination was far more graphic.
Yeah.
Like, can I explain to you what I saw? Because I saw it against my will.
Yeah.
So I was when he passed away. Sorry, not passed away. When he was murdered. I was looking up like if they'd found the suspect, and he was very much all over Instagram.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually click on the video. I just saw like the couple of seconds of it. He sat there, and then you just see him twitch, and then blood just shoots out of his neck all over his white shirt, and he kind of slumps. And it's like I felt so sick when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of shit I don't want to see. Like ever. Because your soul was not meant to see things like that.
No.
I'm not going to say rest in peace, though, because fuck him.
Yeah.
But back to JFK.
Yeah.
So I think he was murdered by his own government. I don't think... it's the same with, like, Charlie Kirk, too. I'm sorry. I said I won't talk about it, but I have to. These two people, the original person that was arrested for JFK's murder was not guilty.
Yeah.
And for hours in his interview, he maintained he was innocent until he was forced into a fake confession. And then suddenly he gets murdered on his way to trial.
Yeah.
Bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then this person, apparently, that killed Charlie Kirk wasn't actually on campus.
Yeah.
And even Candace Owens made a story about it.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? I knew it the other day. Not the one that killed Charlie Kirk. Who was accused of it? Lee Harvey Oswald. That's the one.
Yeah.
But he wasn't actually guilty.
Oh.
Because he died the day after he killed him. He got shot the next day. Who was he murdered by? These are dark theories, but hey, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald murdered. He was murdered by Jack Ruby. Shot him in the abdomen at close range. So, what happened to Jack Ruby, though? Did he get sentenced to life imprisonment? He died in 1967, so he lived a good few years after he killed somebody. Interesting theories, though.
It's interesting, yeah.
I'm trying to find some conspiracy theories to last. Okay. So, should we talk about the Titanic?
Go for it.
Because you had a lot of theories, but yours was so fucking like listed and just like sentences, and I'm here trying to deep dive because
Yeah.
I really only had a few, and Amy's got these crazy. So let's talk about something not really lighter because I actually think the Titanic was more tragic than
Mhm.
Charlie Kirk and JFK's murder because honestly, fuck them both. But um, on April 19th, 1912, the Titanic collided with an iceberg. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
There was 1,496 fatalities as a result of a drowning or hypothermia. Since then, there's been many conspiracy theories that have suggested different ways regarding the disaster. These theories have been refuted, but they're interesting anyway. So the first theory is pack ice. So the pack ice theory is not a conspiracy theory since it accepts that the sinking was an accident. However, it differs from the commonly accepted theory and is considered implausible by the vast majority of historians, but fuck historians, because who are they? Um, I'm gonna burp. Hold on. This doesn't explain what the theory is. It just says it's a pack ice theory.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about the other day. The pack ice theory. Not the pack ice, I just said that. Olympic exchange hypotheses.
Yeah.
The one where I told you that the actual Titanic was actually Olympic.
Mhm.
And they just swapped them out to rush out the Titanic in time because the actual Titanic had a malfunction with it, and so they
Yeah.
couldn't release it. It has been refuted, but that was something my uncle told me when we went to the
Yeah.
expedition. Um, by the way, I'm one of the rare people to see the heart of the ocean behind locked glass
Hell yeah.
from the Titanic movie. Y'all can be jealous now. I've also got to see the outfit Rose was wearing on the first day that she shot the movie, but I don't
Ooh.
actually believe that's real. I think some of it's bullshit, to be honest. I think the real ones are still in America.
Yeah.
Um, One of the controversial and elaborate theories surrounding the sinking of the Titanic was advanced by Robert Gardiner in his book Titanic, the Ship That Never Sank. Gardiner draws on several events and coincidences that occurred in the months, days, and hours leading up to the sinking of the Titanic, and concludes that the ship that sank was in fact Titanic's sister ship, Olympic, disguised as Titanic, as an insurance scam by its owners, the international mercantile marine group controlled by American financier J.P. Morgan that acquired the White Star Line in 1902. Researchers Bruce Beveridge, what a name, and Steve Hall took issue with many of the Gardiner's claims in their book, Olympic and Titanic: The Truth Behind the Conspiracy. So apparently it was very much argued. Um, but people are gonna have like all different theories. Have you heard?
Yeah. If I heard what?
Did you hear any theories about the Titanic that you might want to add?
Um, I don't think I've heard many. No.
Have you heard any at all? Because there's a lot.
Not really.
Have you heard that it was deliberately sunk?
I have not.
So another claim that gained traction in 2017 alleges that JP Morgan deliberately sunk the ship in order to kill off several millionaires who were in opposition to the Federal Reserve. Some of the wealthiest men in the world were aboard the Titanic for a maiden voyage, several of whom, including John Jacob Astor IV, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Isidor Straus, were allegedly opposed to the creation of a U.S. central bank. No evidence of their opposition to Morgan's centralized banking ideas have been found. Astor and Guggenheim have never spoke publicly on the subject, while Strauss spoke in favor of the concept. All three men died during the sinking. Conspiracy theories suggested that Morgan arranged to have the men aboard the ship, then sunk it to eliminate them. Morgan cancelled his ticket to the Titanic's maiden voyage due to reported illness, while Guggenheim had not purchased a ticket before Morgan's cancellation. Morgan, nicknamed the Napoleon of Wall Street, had helped create General Electric, U.S. Steel, and International Harvester. It is the namesake of J.P. Morgan Chase and was credited with them almost single-handedly saving the U.S. banking system during the Panic of 19... I feel like I'm giving a history lesson, but I promise
Yeah.
it's a theory. Panic of 1907. Morgan did have a hand in the creation of the Federal Reserve and owned the International Mercantile Marine, which owned the White Star Line and thus the Titanic. Morgan, who attended the Titanic's launch in 1911, had booked a personal suite aboard the ship with his own private promenade deck and a bath equipped with specifically designed cigar holders. He was reportedly booked on the ship's maiden voyage, but instead cancelled the trip and remained at the French resort of whatever that says to enjoy his morning massages and sulfur baths. His alleged last-minute cancellation has fueled speculation among conspiracy theorists that he knew of the ship's fate. This theory has been refuted, as all of them. More widely accepted theories as to why Morgan cancelled his trip. Conspiracy theorist Stu Peters has advanced on the alternative version of the theory, alleging the Rothschilds were behind both the Federal Reserve and the Titanic sinking. Peters also claimed that the Titan submersible implosion in 2023 was orchestrated via sabotage in order to prevent its own passengers from discovering that the Titanic was sunk by a controlled demolition instead of an iceberg.
Oh, damn. Interesting theory.
There's a theory. So there's another theory here, which isn't actually theory because it's true. So what they did was to save more first-class passengers, they locked the third-class passengers inside a sealed tight door and drowned them all.
I've heard that one, yeah.
People say it's a theory, but it's actually true.
Yeah.
It's not even a theory, and you can't refute something that has evidence. But the thing is, we'll never know if it was demolition or an iceberg, or both.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of... But I have heard demolition be used in a lot of tragedy events.
Yeah.
So, have you ever heard of a crisis actor?
No.
Has anyone in chat heard of a crisis actor? Me just pulling these conspiracy theories out of nowhere. But it's true. And then I think I've got one more. I don't know if it'll be a mini game, but let's see if we can.
AJ says the term sounds familiar, and Ange says she feels like she has.
Okay. I do have a fun mini game to play before we wrap up.
Excellent.
So the crisis actor theory is tragic events like school shootings, the Twin Towers, etc., etc. So one of the most prominent ones, without going into detail because it is quite a sensitive subject to talk about, is the Sandy Hook shootings.
Mm-hmm.
So the crisis actor are the ones that get chosen to appear on TV and get interviewed, and a lot of them actually are similar because they've appeared in other shootings and they're just wearing different outfits and different hair.
Yeah.
This is not actually a theory. It is confirmed that they use fake actors to spread a false narrative on TV. And it's usually the government trying to paint over what's happened. Again, I know I shouldn't really say it's not a theory, but I shouldn't say that it's not, but because it's meant to be a theory, but it's true. It's true. I've seen the videos. It's true. Like some of them look really similar. Because they want to paint the narrative their way and make it out like, oh, it was this person that did it, or I heard this or saw this. Okay, let's wrap up with the Mandela Effect minigame.
Oh, excellent.
Now, before I play this game with you, the Mandela Effect, does anyone know what it is? Because if not, I can briefly explain it to you.
Briefly explain it to me because I've heard of it and I can't fully remember what it is.
So a Mandela Effect is where, like, you remember something specifically looking like this,
and
but
then,
it actually doesn't look like that.
Yeah, I remember
But
now.
you're like, no, it looked like this.
Yeah.
So the theory is meant to be an alternate timeline crossover, I guess, where, like, you've crossed over to a different timeline, but you remember something else. Yeah. I think one of the most popular one is the Bernstein Bears or the Barnstein Bears or something was a popular one. It's an American thing, so I don't really know anything about that. So I have how many questions is here? I have seven.
Excellent.
Now, I don't know if any of these would. So I'm gonna ask these questions to you, and I want you to answer them to me what you think or what you remember they look like.
Okay.
So the first one is have the Monopoly Man look. Does he wear a monocle or he does not wear a monocle?
I feel like he wears a monocle.
Remember specifically him having a monocle.
Yeah.
Chat, what do you think? Ange says he does not wear one, but he did. He did or does. He does. I specifically remember him having one growing
Yeah.
up. And y'all can't tell me he didn't, because that's
Oh no,
three
I
people that have
remember.
told you he
Yeah.
does. And you're wrong. No, this is just what Ange has seen. But in fairness, if three of us have said this is what's going to be really interesting about this,
Yeah.
is what people's answers are. Okay, the Fruit of the Loom logo. Does anyone know what that is actually? Because I
Yeah.
don't.
It's
What
like
is the Fruit of the Loom logo?
oh, what do we call it? It's a thing filled with fruit. Um
Okay, well apparently it either includes a cornucopia,
yeah,
corn of plenty,
that's
or no cornucopia, just fruit.
it's a cornucopia.
An undergarment brand? I don't fucking know.
They make other clothes too. I've got t-shirts made by them.
It's just fruit. Okay. I can't answer this one. This one I can. Pikachu's tail, black tip on the tail or yellow tail. I specifically know there's a black tip on the tail when I
There
was
is,
younger.
yeah. Although it depends because they released the Alolan Pikachu, which has a heart-shaped tail instead in females.
I always remember there was the tip of it was a different color
Yeah,
when I was growing up. That's what I
yeah.
remember. The famous line from Star Wars.
Luke, I am your
Luke, I
father.
am your father, or no, I am your father. It's Luke, I am your father, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard no, I am your father.
Pretty sure
Because
it's Luke,
everyone
I
goes,
am your
Luke,
father.
I am your father. Yeah, it is. 100%. I have the answers at the end. I don't have them right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Um, Number five is Febreze spelling. Is it Febreze or Febreze with a double E?
I think it's double E.
It always had a double E, right?
Yeah.
I've actually got Febreze on my countertop. I can literally grab it now. No fucking way. Chat, it doesn't have a double E. It's only
What?
got one E. No, no, that's
No.
bullshit. That has always had two E's. Look, everybody's saying double E. Do you know what
Yeah.
this shit's so real. It's so fucked. I reckon it's not even like alternate timelines. I reckon the fucking companies fuck with us on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, so We Are the Champions ending line by the Queen ends with of the world or just ends with no final of the world. So it either ends with We Are the Champions of the World or it doesn't end with of the world. I don't remember this one.
Hmm.
I don't think there is of the world, from what I remember.
I think there might be.
Keep on fighting till the end. And Charteris color, a shade of red or a shade of green? I don't know what that is.
Green.
What is the Charteris? What is that? Explain it to me.
It's a color name.
Oh, sounds more like a red to me.
Yeah, which is why I think it's green.
Okay. Right, the answers are the Monopoly Man look is apparently he does not wear a monocle.
What?
Tons of people remember him with one, possibly confusing him with Mr. Peanut. No. No, he had a monocle.
I swear he had a monocle.
You can literally eat my toe.
Wow.
Literally eat my toe.
Yeah.
Fucking suck on my big, sweaty, greasy toe. Sorry. I'm very passionate about that. Because that's bullshit. 3 of us said in chat he had a
Yeah.
monocle. It wasn't even when McDonald's did it. When I was younger, I remember Monopoly and he specifically had a monocle on his eye.
Yeah.
The Fruit of the Loom logo, you said there was cornucopia, or did
Mhm.
you say it was just fruit?
I said
Yeah,
it was a
there's no
cornucopia.
cornucopia, it's just
What?
fruit. Many swear the logo had a horn of plenty behind the fruit. It
Yeah.
never did.
That's rude.
I can't comment on that one because I've never
Mhm.
if I've seen it, I don't remember. The next one is Pikachu's tail. Apparently, it had an all yellow tail. No,
No.
no, he had a black tip. People are trying to say that people often think he has a black tip, maybe confusing it with his ears. No, bitch, there was a black tip or a different color end of the tail.
Yeah.
Why are they lying to us?
I don't know.
It had a brown tip, yeah, but apparently it didn't. Oh, you know what? Suck my fucking left nut. Apparently, the line from Star Wars is "No, I am your father." No,
No.
the iconic Luke, "I am your father" was never actually said. No, but it was though.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm really annoyed. It is not "No, I am your father." It is "Luke, I am your father." Don't fucking lie to me right now, Andrew. I will ban you from my chat so quickly. Fabrice spelling, well, we just got told. Most remember is Fabrice of 2 E's, which feels more logical, but it's just 1 E. Yeah, I knew I was right about this. We Are the Champions just ends. There is no final of the world.
Damn. I
I
thought,
told you there was
yeah.
no. Many remember the dramatic of the world at the end, but in the original studio recording, it's not there. Where did y'all think he said that from?
I don't know.
Because maybe he said it when he was live singing it one time, but he that wasn't. Yeah, I've never remembered that being in the song. Maybe Band-Aid. I don't know, but
Maybe.
he was it Live Aid, and then the Chartreuse color is a shade of green.
Woo!
Tons of people misremember this as red or pink color, but it's actually a bright yellow green. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do movie titles specifically.
Yes. Chartreuse is a drink.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's a very green drink.
Well, maybe let's not trust Chicken Little. Teaching. Oh, this one's interesting. Okay. Okay. There's only 7 of these.
Cool.
We'll go through them really quickly. Chat, make sure you answer these quickly. Okay, so the first one. So this is going to be 2 versions of a movie title. Only one is correct in this timeline.
Yeah.
The other, a glitch in the Matrix or your childhood memory. So, Sex in the City or Sex and the City? I remember Sex in the City.
Yeah, same.
I don't know about chat, but I remember Sex in the City.
I'm pretty sure I remember the same.
And just saying Sex and the City. This one, I don't, the Bernstein Bears. It was either the Berenstein Bears or the Berenstain Bears. I don't know what show this is, so
Me
this one
neither.
I can't answer. This would be something Ange might remember. Bernstein, it's a book. So you think it's Stein? Okay. Number 3 is Interview with the Vampire. So is it Interview with a Vampire or Interview with the Vampire? I thought it was Interview with a
I
Vampire.
think it is, yeah.
Interview with the Vampire? Did we say with a vampire? We did,
Yeah.
right? I mean, with a vampire is a much simpler title and should be
Yeah.
the real answer. Number 4, Looney Tunes. Is it Looney Tunes with 2 O's? Or is it Looney Tunes? I thought it was Looney Tunes with 2 O's.
I think it's tunes.
No, it's Tunes, 100%. Yeah, see? Tunes,
Damn.
not tunes. Um, I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs in a long time, but apparently Silence of the Lambs' famous quote is it "Hello, Khalees" or "Good evening, Clarice."
Gonna go with hello. Never seen it.
I don't fucking know this one. Never, I haven't seen it for a long time. I think it's "Hello." Okay. Number six is Snow White mirror line. Mirror, mirror on the wall, magic mirror. It's mirror, mirror on the wall, isn't it? I thought it was mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of
Yeah,
them all?
I thought so.
Okay, three of us are saying mirror, mirror, and you're saying magic mirror. It's because Ange did research though, and she probably knows the real answers. The little,
Probably.
little bish. Field of Dreams quote: "If you build it, they will come. If you build it, he will come." I don't know what this is,
I'm
so
going with they.
if you build it, they will come is probably what I've heard. I think people have talked about this. Okay, here's the answers. The question is Sex and the City. Tons of people swear it's Sex in the City. Nope, it's always been and. Go check those DVD. No, it hasn't though. You can literally eat my toenail.
hmm
See, this is what pisses me off is because I know that I'm correct.
Yeah,
And I know now that people are fucking with me.
yeah.
It's not the Berenstain birds, by the way. It's the Berenstain birds. It's Stain, not Stein.
Damn, Ange, you let us down.
Well, the one of the most famous Mandela effects everyone remembers is Berenstain, but it's always been Berenstain, supposedly, with an upside down smiley face. And then interview with the vampire is interview with the vampire. May remember interview with the vampire, but the correct answer is the vampire. But that's not correct English.
It implies there's only one vampire.
And apparently we're wrong about the Looney Tunes one too. Apparently Amy was right. Apparently it's not Tunes, it's Tunes. But I remember it being two O's and an N. I'm from a different universe too, apparently. And the Silence of the Lambs quote was "Good evening, Khalees," not
Damn.
"Hello, Clarice." Snow White mirror is magic mirror on the wall. No, it's not. It's mirror, mirror on
No.
the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? I'm going to sue Disney and the world for trauma.
Uh-huh.
And then the last one is Field of Dreams quote is "If you build it, he will come."
What?
That one doesn't really affect me because I don't know where it's
Yeah,
from.
me neither.
So
I've never seen it.
apparently there's a logo one, but we'll save that for another time. Like there are parodies that made us forget things wrong. Like, see, I don't think it's parodies. I genuinely think companies have gone back and rebranded without
Yeah.
telling anyone, and they've like re-released everything, pulled the old ones off the shelves, put the new ones on the shelves, and faked imagery and put it online because they would do that.
Yeah.
But that's the theory in itself. That's the conspiracy. But I remember specifically the ones that I'm talking about. I know I'm right. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you say or what the internet says. I know I'm right because I know how I grew up.
hmm
And none of you can take that from me. And if two other people are agreeing that that's the
I
same thing that
know.
they remember, then you've got to. I'm sorry, but you can't tell me I'm
Uh-huh.
wrong. That's called Mirror Mirror. I don't know, but apparently it's not Mirror Mirror. Apparently it's Magic Mirror. Apparently.
Apparently.
Well, I think that's all we've got
I
time
think
for today,
so.
folks.
It's been
What another
fun.
amazing 3 hours of interesting
Yeah.
conversation. I like that we've managed to keep people talking.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think anyone's wrong specifically. I think we all remember things, but there's definitely
Yeah.
some weird shit going
Oh
on.
yeah.
That or I'm just losing my mind.
Same.
But I doubt it because I do remember these things specifically, and now I feel like my childhood has been robbed.
Yes.
So, um, are we live next week? We are, right?
Yes. I believe so.
Because next week is the 8th,
Yeah.
and then
It's the
the
week
week
after.
after that, we'll have an in-person one.
Yes.
Wait, chat, we're going to be in person. in 2 weeks
Yes.
for our podcast, which means I'm probably going to be on camera.
Yeah, and it'll probably have to be from a tablet.
That's going to be interesting,
It is
isn't it?
really going to be interesting.
Oh, God. I quit. Find a new co-host.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you everyone that's been here today that's lurked or
Yeah.
hung out or spoke with theories and wound me up or whatever
Yeah.
it is that you do. Fargrim especially. Fuck you.
And
Um,
what we've learned today is that Finland is a guys for Nokia products.
yes, Finland is not a real country.
Yeah, who knew?
The Illuminati may or may not be real.
Yeah.
Tinder is just a fake hunting ground for
Yep.
breaking down women into getting into marriages with soldiers.
And washing machines steal your socks.
And washing machines steal our socks.
Yeah.
And we're not allowed to look at our screens at night because apparently they run really fast Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, and we've all argued about Mandela effects.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here. We'll be live next week. It probably might be a gaming episode. We just need to figure out what the fuck we're playing.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back the week after with an in-person podcast.
Which will be fun.
Which I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Not a clue.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. And good night.
Okay. Good night. Goodbye. I'm gonna fart now.
Goodbye. Great way to end it.